Welcome to the Samwell B12 Experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today. There is only one dream. One prize. One moment of glory. To get your name etched with the greatest of all time. We all want it. We all need it. Only one will get it. This is our year. This is our time to live, to fight, to win. Lord Stanley, we are coming for you. We'll see you on the ice.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland.
You're watching Samwell B12 Experience.
It's game day. Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. It is time for game 2. Get your emotions ready. Look at that. That's what happened last time. That's what we saw go down. That is not what we're going to see happen tonight. We're going to change that. We're going to make it a whole lot better. Toronto is going to have their bounce back game, and it is going to be an absolute doozy. We're not going to allow that to happen again. They're not going to allow that to happen again. There's a whole lot to talk about going into this game. So a subtle reminder, now it's time to wipe that from our history books. It's time, or not our history books, but out of our minds, time to remove that. And now it's time to move forward to tonight's game. So welcome in, everybody. Great to see you here on the experience. Phil, what's going on? Raymond, hello. Beverly, what's going on? Welcome in. Ken, good to see you. NMC in the house. Hockey from home. Hey, Victoria, welcome in. Dan S., Daniel Barry, good to see you. Cameron, hello there. Welcome to the show, one and all. Points, what's going on? Bond, excuse me. What's up, Jared? Hello there. Dan, welcome in. J-Boy, good to see you. Tomcat, hello there. Emojin, welcome in. Okay, so there's two questions that everybody's asking. Amber, my goodness. Amber, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Richard coming in, 5 gifted memberships. Congratulations, Victoria, Cameron, Lucas, Randy, Craigton. Thank you so much, Richard. Stick taps all the way around. Really, really appreciate that, Richard. Hope you're having a great, well, I guess it's early for you or late for you. So I hope you had a great day and are having a great evening. So stick taps in there for Richard. Monty, what's going on? Oh, there's no S. It's just redeem stick tap. You'd think I would have my own codes down pat. TJ, what's going on? Lost Anchor, welcome in. All right, let's get to your questions. They might actually be answered in our keys of the game. So I know one of your questions, and it's also our number one key tonight. What is the status of William Nylander? What is happening with Nylander? And there it is, Dan coming up. What's the deal with Nylander? Hurt, injured, sick? Well, truth be told, we don't really know what was wrong with him. All that came out was, well, he tweaked something. So is the tweak an injury? Is he bad? Is he hurt? Like, what's the deal? Well, the deal is the status is really unknown. He did skate. He didn't take line rushes. He was seen working with a couple of the players that are not in the lineup tonight. It did not look like William Nylander was coming on to take warm up with the team. He's not benched. First of all, there's no way as a hockey coach, an NHL coach, you're going to bench one of your top 4 players. He almost led your team in points. He's one of the best on the team. No way management would allow that to happen. So he's not benched. It is a legitimate tweak is all we know. So it doesn't seem like he's going to play today. He was not out there for warm-ups. He was playing earlier, but I'm going to say right now, Nylander is a no-go tonight. So no Nylander tonight. The second question, again, who's in goal? And again, this could change because they duped me in game 1. It looks like Linus Ullmark is going to get the start. He came out first onto the ice, so that means he could be the starting goaltender tonight. Again, you never know. The Boston Bruins flip-flop so much, it's hard to tell. But the main key for the Maple Leafs, it is stay out of the box. They played real sloppy in the last game. Jeff, what's going on? B. Disney, welcome in. They played real sloppy in the last game. They kept their sticks up high. They got those high sticking penalties. Just was not good. Oil Collector, what's up? Road Warriors, welcome in. So you got to keep those sticks down. You got to play proper hockey, and you got to stay out of the box. Boston is going to make you eat that puck if you go to the box too many times. Even though their power play hasn't been great, they gave it to us twice in the last game, scoring 2 power play goals. That cannot happen. So they got to stay out of the box. Now, Jake McCabe said it's a high emotion. It's a high emotion game out there. They liked their emotion. They liked the intensity. They liked the drive, but they got to stay out of the box. So big point there. Now, let's get into what we expect the lineups to see. Again, this could change once they actually get out on the ice. Nope, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, we're going to see much the same as game 1. Tyler Bertuzzi with Austin Matthews and Max Domi. Matthew Nyes with John Tavares and Mitch Marner. Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. Nick Robertson with Pontus Holmberg and Kalle Järnkrok. Connor Dewar, David Kempf, and Ryan Reeves. So on paper, Patrick, what's going on? On paper to start, the lineups look the same. From the defensive side, Morgan Riley's with Lyubushkin. Benoit and McCabe are together. Edmondson and Liljegren are together. And again, on paper, Samsonov is getting the start tonight. Bacon Plays, what's going on? Welcome in. Samsonov is back in net. He's expected to get the start tonight. Gregor is out. Brody is out. Timmins is out. Giordano is out. I actually expected Mark Giordano to come in for Liljegren tonight. I thought he would be slotting in, but he is not. The lineup is going to be the same as it is in game 1. Now, Bobby McMahon still out with that lower body injury. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Duke, welcome in. Hayden, hello there. Good to see you. So, same lineup as we had in game 1. Bobby McMahon, no update, still out, lower body injury. William Nylander, undisclosed tweak is all we know. So we don't know if he'll be ready to come for game 3. It's all kind of up in the air right now. For the Bruins, we're going to see Danton Heinen with Pavel Zacha and David Pasternak, Brad Marchand with Charlie Coyle, and Jake DeBrusk. And DeBrusk was a Leaf killer in that last game. We got Lauko with Morgan Geekie and Trent Frederick, John Beecher with Jesper Boqvist and Pat Maroon. On the D side, Hampus Lindholm with Charlie McAvoy, Grzelcyk with Carlo, Shattenkirk with Peaky, and again, I believe Linus Ullmark is going to be the starting goaltender tonight. This has it written down as Jeremy Swayman, but Ullmark was the first one on the ice. But again, it doesn't mean anything till we see them between the pipes when the game is about to start. So those are the expected lineups that we should see coming out in just a few minutes, about 10 minutes or so time. Now, before we start getting into some of the numbers in some of the game, I do want to wish everybody who's celebrating Passover tonight a Hag Sameach and happy Passover. We wish you all the best. And of course, we are thinking about you. Austin, what's going on? Welcome. And I got a question. If we get swept to the first round with Brendan Shanahan, go with Keefe. So I don't even think it's a matter of being swept, to be honest. I think it's a matter if they do not win in the first round, there's going to be some changes. Don't forget, Keith Pelly is coming in and just taking over, right? Keith Pelly is just coming in and taking over. So this offseason will be his first kind of managing the executives, shall we say. And Keith Pelly is one who wants to win. He likes to win. We saw what he did with the Toronto Argonauts way back when they came out of receivership. Keith Pelly turned that franchise around and took them right to the Grey Cup. So he wants to win. He's going to do everything he can. And I got a feeling if they do not get out of this first round, boy, oh boy, things are going to change real quick. Daniel, what's going on? Hello there. Baxter, welcome to the show. Greatest Leaf fan, welcome in. I thought they made birthday cards. Richard, that is outstanding. Yes, he's spending his time on the bench making birthday cards. That's really funny. You know what? I never even thought about going there with an Ullmark joke, but that is great. Happy Earth Day as well. Yes, thank you, Austin. Happy Earth Day to one and all. Spooky, what's going on? Spooky, hope you are doing well. Great to see you. Welcome in to the chat. All right, as you're coming in, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up for us. Zoran, what's going on? Welcome in. We want to make sure to hit that thumbs up and, of course, hit that subscribe as well. Now, let me say this before the game gets going. This is an emotional series. We love the passion of Leaf fans. We love the passion of Bruins fans. Chris, what's going on? We welcome all. If you're a Leaf fan, if you're a Bruins fan, we welcome you in. We want you to have some fun. All we ask is we treat each other with respect. During the game one, during the last stream for game one, there was some language there that was said that was inappropriate, and the mods had to take care of it. We want to make sure that everybody be about PG-13, be respectful, no bullying, no personal attacks, none of that. Let's just have a good time. Yes, it's going to be emotional. Yes, we can cheer and we can boo, but let's keep our emotions in check a little bit. And that goes for me as well. So thank you, one and all. Just had to set it down, set it straight, so we're all on the same page. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Now, as we're waiting. Bacon, I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you are doing well. It has been a fun couple of days. We've seen some absolutely incredible hockey games. Bill, what's going on? Go Buds, go. Jonathan, what's up? It has been incredible, the hockey games we saw. You know, the Islanders Carolina game, that was pretty good. But yesterday, the 4 games, oh my goodness. The Panther Lightning game was incredible. The Rangers game was fun to watch. The Colorado Avalanche game versus the Winnipeg Jets. Even though there were a lot of goals, it was one of the best hockey games I've ever seen in my life. We had some amazing crowds for those games. And then late last night, of course, Vancouver-Nashville was fun too. So a great weekend of hockey. Let's see now how that translates into this week. Are we going to see more great hockey? Various, what's going on? Welcome in on the go with CeeLo. What's going on? The Preds going down hard there to the Canucks. Mini hockey, what's going on? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the Oilers game tonight. It's still iffy. I won't know until literally just before. It is a late game tonight, 10 o'clock start for the Edmonton Oilers and the LA Kings. You were kind of losing it towards the end. Yeah, Chris, I certainly was. I certainly was. And that's why it goes for all of us. Leo, what's going on? No. Leo, we'll make sure that does not happen again. So I do apologize for that. Burnt Waffles, what's going on? Welcome in. Vancouver won. Yes, they did. I believe it was it 4-2 the final? I have to go back and check. I'll be honest, I was kind of half asleep. That was a late one. 4-2 was the final. Vancouver took it over the Predators. 3-2 Panthers over Lightning. 4-1 Rangers over Capitals, in which in that game, Alex Ovechkin didn't get a registered shot on net. Jets 7-6 over the Avalanche. It was absolutely incredible what we saw. Michael, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Jeff, how's it going? We are doing live coverage of the game. We will have some game audio and play-by-play. The best call. It's going to be a whole lot of fun tonight. Rod, what's going on? Jets and Canucks smoking. Oilers probably the same. That's going to be good. Leafs with the question mark. Willie won't go. Willie's got the Boston flu. All right, here we're ready to see them come out. Let's see if there's any trickery here as they're in the lane, ready to come out to take the ice for the anthems. I want to see which Boston goaltender is going to lead them out. Is it going to be the same? Swayman's got the hat on, so that confirms it right there. Linus Ullmark is indeed the starting goaltender. Wow, they didn't get us this time. We got it right. Ullmark is the starting goaltender. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Can I use my chips? I have 100 trying to gamble them, but it won't let me. Monty, all right, I'll take a look to see if I might have to remove you and re-add you to the gambling list. Sometimes it likes to be a little difficult like that. So if anybody else is having issues with the gamble, you'll just let me know and we'll update it as soon as we can. Thank you so much hitting that subscribe. We appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. And here they come out onto the ice. They are flying down. Monty, I'm adding you right now. All right, so give it a try. Give it about a minute and then give it a try again. Hopefully that will do it for you. Burnt Waffles, 24 months. Woohoo. Gotta love the woohoo. Let's flip over and we'll bring in this crowd. We're going to get things set here, ready to rock and roll. Oh, I can't wait for this game. Can't wait for puck drop. They're getting to the benches. Then it's going to be anthem time. This is going to be a doozy. Let's listen in.
General sense from the Leafs after game one was love the physicality, just can't get carried away with it. Mac Domi said even though they didn't get the result, that they sent a message that they are not going to take a step back. Pro wrestling legend Adam Copeland surely loved all of the emotion. He'll be watching his beloved Maple Leafs try to even the series here tonight. A month ago in Toronto, Adam and Christian Cage, perhaps knowing what was to come in this first round, going toe-to-toe while wearing Leafs and Bruins jerseys. Who will draw first blood here tonight? Fitting that former Bruin Lyndon Byers is getting the crowd going before this one.
And Adam Copeland is Edge, for those who don't know the name. Adam Copeland was Edge from WWE. Cam, what's going on? Air, what's up? Let's go Leafs. Zachary, welcome in.
Pace yourselves, everyone.
All right, so it's just about anthem time. Then you know what's coming up. Puck drop. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Leo, how's it going? Welcome in.
You're able, and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem.
Look at this wonderful hairdo.
Accompanied by Bruins organist Ron Poster. Please welcome Todd Angeli.
Todd Angeli to perform the anthems.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Absolutely excellent rendition. Triton, what's going on? Welcome in. Leo, hello there.
Can you see
Geezer, welcome in.
by the dawn's early light what so
World News, welcome in.
proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars rule the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare,
Wow.
the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow. Now that was something. He was excellent. Craig, welcome in. No Willie tonight. Care, what's going on? Care didn't like it. Sudsy, welcome in. Welcome in, one and all. No Nylander tonight. William is still out. No sign of a return. Bobby McMahon still out. No sign of a return. Linus Ullmark getting the start for the Boston Bruins here tonight. It's time to bounce back. Jan's got it right. Samsonov in net for Toronto. He's time to shut the door. Mario Zlani, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go. The UK anthem has a line about... No, it doesn't. Really, Richard? I didn't know that. That's wild. Dwayne, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Leafs, go. Time to drop this puck. As you're coming in, smash that thumbs up button. Hit that like button for us. It's time to rock and roll. Pog is here. What's going on? Tavares, he's coming in to take this opening face-off. Again, you're more than welcome to cheer for the Leafs, cheer for the Bruins. Just keep it respectful. And here we go.
The energy in this one, a Boston team that looks to take a hold of it, and a Leaf team that has to have a short memory.
Pasternak going to throw this cross ice. Tavares laying a shoulder and picking up the puck. Toronto back in their own end. Tavares can't get it. Boston putting it right back in. Sammy coming out, going to stall it behind the net, leaving it for Benoit. Here's Toronto up the boards. They can't get it out. Tavares throwing a couple of hits. There you go, JT. Tavares getting physical. Oh, and there's Matthew Nyes, who takes it. Dropped. Matthew Nyes put down. Charlie McAvoy stepped into him big time. Toronto going to pass this up. Yarncroc, he's back in here tonight. Saul, what's going on? Welcome in. Morgan Riley in the corner, going to give this to Benoit. This coming down the ice. They're going to bump it back. Here comes Holmberg. Holmberg with Riley. He's going to pass this one over. Holmberg loses his lumber. He's got to go to the bench to get a new stick. Although something tells me these sticks have 0% wood in them anymore. Here's Nick Robertson with a shot. Ullmark down on his knees, waiting to make that save. Now, when Ullmark is on his knees, his shoulder is at the post level. Ullmark is a big boy, so they're going to have to get creative. He's 6'5". He covers a lot of net. Here's Bertuzzi. He's coming in, one hand on the stick, circling around behind the net, coming around. Not pro, welcome in. Gonna play this one down around. Pasta hasn't scored yet. Here's Bertuzzi. He's gonna knock this one around. Bertuzzi playing it out to Domi. Domi cycling it back in the corner for Matthews. Matthews, he's going in after it. Little bump there. Domi picking it up. He's gonna get hit. Carlo taking up this loose puck. Boston's gonna play it up. Frederick, but Toronto holding it in. Domi, great job. And now finally Boston gets it out and it comes to the center ice line. The Bruins, Frederick, gonna play it in and takes a bump. Bertuzzi coming back to pick it up. Here we go. Daryl, what's going on? Welcome in. Slap shots at the shoulder level. They need more wristers or slap shots. They need controlled shots. The slappers from the point are usually effective when looking for a deflection. Here comes Boston. Boston flying down the left side. Shot right on. Sammy's going to save it, and he rolls it into the corner. McCabe can't come up with it. Here's Beecher. Beecher had the first goal in game 1. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. Taking a long pass back, and this is going to come out. So everyone's going to have to tag up. Dewar's chasing it down. Not as much hitting in the first couple of minutes as we saw in game 1. There was about 10 or 12 hits in the first 2 minutes. We're only at about 7 here today. Ryan, what's going on? Never have to apologize about being late, my friend. We're just happy to see you back. Here comes Marner. Marner stops, trying to thread the needle to Tavares. Can't get it to him. Coming around behind. Back to Matthew Nyes. Nyes behind the net. Marner getting some help in there. Going to come to the half boards for Tavares. JT, he can't control it. Matthew Nyes doing a good job with his feet. They're going to put it right in. And there's Marner in front of the net, and Allmark going to hang on to it and get a whistle. So again, we got some physicality in front of the net, some conversations taking place.
2 power play goals by the Bruins in the second of their hands, and Jim Montgomery,
Peter, he'll be okay. He'll be better tonight. He'll be better tonight. If you listen to a lot of the conversations, the Leaf players are all saying the right things. They can talk the talk. Now can they skate the skate? Tristan, what's going on? We'll have to see if they can get this one done. Matthews in to take the draw. And he's going to win it. Back to the line. Edmondson. He's going to take a shot. Big battle going on there with Domi and DeBrusque. Block shot. Here comes Coyle. He's going to put this one in the corner. Going to go around behind Samsonov. Boston tipping it around. Boston moving the puck nicely. Long shot. Samsonov going to make that save. And Coyle and Marchand immediately go right to the edge of the blue ice where the crease is to try and give Sammy a little bump. And the Leafs clear them out. Still 0-0 should be more like Winnipeg, Colorado. Ian, that was a crazy game last night. Absolutely crazy. It was just wild.
I would say when Samsonov's playing well, it's the calmness in his crease, his ability to track the puck and not over-move. At times he gets moving a little bit too quickly, and that's where
so 2-2 shots apiece.
Can find holes in his game.
Waiting to take this draw. Come on, ref, drop it. Let's go. There it is. Boston's going to come away. Shot from the point. Little head hunting there. It's going to sail over the net. Hit there behind. Edmondson has it in his feet. Liljegren's going to come away with it. Liljegren and Edmondson got to communicate a little bit better here. Stranger, what's going on? Robertson, he's going to fall. Holmberg is going to fall. And Toronto going to bring this back. 1730 all-time series record when trailing 1-0. That's not a good sign. But hey, anything can happen. Here comes Boston. They're going to play. McAvoy plays this up. It's intercepted. McCabe knocked it down. Toronto has it inside the Boston line. Shot right on, and a nice pad save there by Allmark. Allmark looks very calm, cool, and collected to start this game. Here's McCabe going to put this up to Robertson. Robertson going to play it back as Leafs were changing. Not a good pass there. Maze Music, welcome in. Huge Bruins fan. Toronto wins. Calling Toronto to win this one, but loses the series. Let's see. Dewar with a nice job. He's going to send this one right on. Leafs just throwing pucks to the net. It's a good start. Here comes Boston down the right side. Riley going to knock it down out of the air. David Kemp with it. Back over to Riley. Riley going to elude a hit behind the net. He's going to now try the other way. going up, and Toronto's going to chip this out. Reeves giving an attack on the forecheck. He's getting all over there against Shattenkirk. Toronto taking it back, and they're going to play this one right in. Moving down around, here comes Boston down the left side. KRT, what's going on? They're going to roll it in. Edmondson and Liljegren again. Liljegren tripped up. Oh, monster hit there as Pasternak. A reverse hit on Tavares. To the line, here's a shot. That one goes just wide. 2-Bit Matthews, what's up? Welcome in. Down in the corner, Pasternak cycling around. Edmondson up on him, holding the stick. Holy, Tavares was trying to move the puck, and Pasternak had a good grip on it. Tavares couldn't pull his stick out. They let it go, and now Pasternak goes down. Tavares steps into him. Pasternak and Tavares going at each other, each one knocking each other down. Liljegren turning over the puck. Here comes Boston. They're going to play it in the corner. Marchand, he goes in after it. Liljegren trying to hit him. Benoit comes up with a big hit on Marchand. Toronto takes this puck. They're going to move it ahead. Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. Long pass right on, and Allmark is going to say, oh, we're going to slow this one down, and hangs on to it. If you're just joining us, welcome to the show. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up as you're coming in. Oh boy, there's some hard hits already. Pasternak on Tavares. Tavares on Pasternak. Matthew Nyes got taken out. It's an unbelievable hit fest yet again, and they're going to go to commercial break. We're now at 9-7 in terms of the hits. We saw some incredible hitting in game one. And in a bunch of games as well. 100 hits in game one. Panthers, Lightning was at 109. And I forget what the total was for Colorado, Winnipeg, but that was a huge hitting game as well. So welcome in, one and all. You have to refresh to get correct number of likes. That's right. Yeah, YouTube, they did something really weird where the likes don't necessarily update all the time. You kind of have to hit the refresh, but it's okay. I can see the likes, and I can tell you we're sitting at 91 likes right now. So we're almost at 100. If you haven't hit it, hit it. And of course, hit that subscribe. We want to see today, can we hit 53 new subscribers? Can we get to 17,400 on the subscriber count? That's our goal for today. So help us out. Share out the stream. Drop it on your Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, whatever you're using, LinkedIn, MySpace, ICQ, TikTok, Bumble. We appreciate all the share outs. We're going to have a blast tonight. For those that are new to the channel, if this is your first time coming in, make sure you come in the chat, because just by chatting along, you're earning points. Then you can use those points to bring graphics up on the screen. We got Leaf graphics, Boston graphics, all kind of random stuff. You can play along by doing that. Oh, Amber, ICQ was the best. God, I miss it. It's actually still around. ICQ is still there, but I don't remember my code, but it was the best. That, it was awesome. Yeah. ICQ over MSN Messenger any day. All right, back from commercial break. Let's get this one going. Charles, what's going on? Welcome in. Jason, hello there. Matthews, side of the net. Matthews still technically stuck on 69 goals. He needs to get that one in to get him going. Here it is in front. Matthews passing it over. Oh, Bertuzzi, why didn't you shoot? Bertuzzi tried to go back to Matthews. You gotta shoot the puck. Pass, shoot, score. Matthews in the corner. Bumping around. DeBrusque brings it to the line. Here's a blast. That went up over Sammy's shoulder. Carlo tipping the scales at 87.8 miles an hour. Almost went back in time at 88. Here's a pass across. Toronto going to grab this one. Riley reverses it away from DeBrusque. Here's Lyubushkin with it. Lyubushkin taking a look. He's going to move it up to Riley, back to the Boosh. Lyubushkin going to go far side up to Nyes. He's going to roll this one in. Marner and Grzelcyk, they're going at it. Here comes Tavares in there. Marner's got the stick in there. Tavares, now he's on Zaka. Going to come over to McAvoy. McAvoy going to play this one up. Boston bringing it down the right side of the ice. Marner steals, plays it in the middle, but it's picked right back up by Boston. They're going to send this one in. Liljegren going to play this around to Edmondson. Toronto moving it around. Edmondson with a reverse hit, taking his man down. Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. And there's an icing call. Icing against Toronto. And there we go, 100 likes. Thank you all so very, very much. So Bertuzzi should have taken the shot, had that opportunity.
And that's 2 shots early on.
Do goals in playoffs account for? Chris, they do not. They do not. But there is kind of a side stat, right? Playoff goals start a new counter. When he scores, it'll be 1. But there is a stat that counts regular season and playoff combined. But it's more of a, hey, look at me. I'm a good player. I got 70-plus goals combined. I think there's only, was it 13 or 15 players that have done that? Here it comes Boston racing down. Frederick coming in. Going to drop this one off. Here's a long shot. Nowhere near the net. Holding it at the line. Nice job there by the Boston D. They're going to hammer this around the boards. Trying to hold it in is Peaky. Toronto's going to intercept. Here's Holmberg taking a look. He's going to reverse it up. Boston doing a great job being aggressive on the puck carrier. JT, I should say, has had a good start to this game. He's been involved early. Supreme, what's going on? Edmonton is at 10 p.m. Eastern time. 10 p.m. Eastern time. Riley with it. Just over 11 minutes to go in the first period. Here's Nick Robertson. Nice hook there. No call. Wow. Robertson was flying, gets hooked. No call. Nylander has upper body injury. Yeah, that's about all we know. It's a tweak. We don't know much about it. Robertson takes a straight jab in the face. Sticks are up. David Kemp finds himself on his keister.
Let's go.
So they're battling in there. They continue to battle. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes, getting us up to 50. 50 more to go. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe. Marcella, how's it going? Welcome in. Appreciate that so much. Glad your week is off to a good start. 11 minutes to go. Matthews going to take this draw against Coyle. They've been head-to-head in both games so far. Islanders lost in the TTC. He got off at the wrong transfer point. He doesn't know where to go. That's funny. This is going to come out. Toronto has it. Over to Bertuzzi. Big battle going on at the sideboards there. Marchand was tied up with somebody. I didn't see who. Matthews in front with a little shovel play. Marchand and somebody were going at it right in front of the Bruins bench, but the camera just was far enough away. I couldn't see which Leaf player that was. This is going to be shoveled out. Here comes Boston. In over the line. A little drop. Marchand trying to get past Edmondson. Edmondson keeps him to the outside. And Sammy going to hang on to that puck. A lot of missed calls. The officiating has been atrocious. So it's Edmondson. So Marchand and Edmondson get tied up. And Marchand tries lifting Edmondson into the bench. Didn't quite go as he expected it to. Edmondson is a big guy. He got one leg up, but Marchand going for the body slam. 10:24 to go. Tavares in to take this draw. Boston getting waved out. Zaka gets waved out, so they're going to have to bring in a new centerman here. And it's going to be Pasternak in to take this against Tavares. He's going to win it back to the line. Boston teeing it up. Deflection. That's going to go wide. Marner in there. Marner is going to take the bump. Benoit, he's going to come over and help out, pushing it against the boards. McCabe there as well. Boston going to get it to the line. Here's a long shot right in the breadbasket. Sammy's going to hang on to that. And Zaka and Benoit having some conversations. Benoit with a big smile on his face as he's going in there. So again, every whistle, there's some extracurricular activity taking place. We gotta love it. Watching Marchand, I mean. Ryan, that's awesome. Saul, final score tonight. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think we're like 2-1, 3-2, something like that. It's going to be very, very low-scoring. Dive Master, welcome in. Now, Dive Master, is that after the Boston players? Sunny Chen, welcome in. Thank you for that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Right off the draw, going to roll in Samsonov, and there's McCabe. McCabe is going to drop the Boston player. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So you're going to give, so it's not okay for McCabe to do that, but it's okay for Boston to do that. You got to be kidding me. So Leafs are going to take a penalty here. McCabe is going to flatten the Boston player after the whistle. So again, this is happening after every single draw, every single save. Every single save, somebody is getting knocked down, somebody's getting pushed. Here's Lenko trying to push down Benoit. McCabe is going to flatten Lenko, and he gets a penalty. Well, what about every other save that this has happened? Unbelievable. The officials at it again. Here we go. All right, we got a power play for the Bruins. Ridiculous. Toronto has to stay out of the box, but when you're not calling things, players think it's okay. So you got to call things equal on both teams. PM Steezy, what's going on? Welcome in. Back to the line. Boston with this one. They're going to play this up. Here's Marchand. Marchand back to Koa with a shot. Fan on it. David Kemp, what are you doing? He's watching the puck. He could have cleared that. And we see what's going to happen. Boston's going to score. Here's Marchand, side of the net. DeBrusque, side. Marchand, cross ice. They score. Unbelievable. So the officials do it again. Boston makes Toronto pay on the power play. That's exactly it. Boston handed an absolute gift. If you're going to call things one way, call it that way. You can't call it one way, and then because the other team does it, say, oh, now it's a penalty. Unbelievable. Atrocious.
You just had that sense of urgency by the Boston power play, and they get yet again for the 6th time this year.
The Minecraft Kid, what's going on? Jonesy, what's up? What a gift. Here's Matthews hitting another post. Domi scores. There it is. Matthews hit another freaking post. And then Domi puts in the trash. There you go, Boston. See, Toronto can score without being given a gift. Domi from Matthews. Geeky had the first goal from Marchand and the official. We're going to give the official assist on that. There it is. Domi, Matthews connecting. Matthews, another post. Matthews cannot buy a goal right now. All right, let's get these listed in our goal scores. Wow.
Goals, the Leafs returned fire, but Domi's first playoff goal as a Maple Leaf. Look out, here come the Bruins, and that went off the skate to Coyle in front of the net. So Max and Ty, the first father-son combination in Leaf history to both register playoff goals.
What a time to do it. Just so quickly after the power play goal against. Just settles your bench down, gets you right back into the game.
Lead feed, Holmberg, and Yarncrook missed high on a 2-on-1 chance as the Leafs had an opportunity to take the lead, and now McCabe back in his own zone. Wraps that around to Yarncrook at center ice. Holmberg.
All right, we got them listed. Here we go. What a game. Erica, what's going on? Happy Passover. Welcome in. What an unbelievable game. This coming down. Boston's going to race in there. Lauko's going in against McCabe. Going to put this one around behind the net. Crisscrossing. Back to the line. Boston setting it up. Long shot. That's going to get blocked. Going to the corner, Reeves coming in with a high hit. Boston with possession. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Where is it? Puck is bouncing everywhere. Finally, Toronto's going to chip this one out. Coach, what's going on? Welcome in, Coach. Hope you're doing well. Dewar's going to hold this one in, sending it in. Reeves going in the corner. Oh, Reeves just annihilated Grzelcyk. What a hit. Reeves still coming. Another big one. Reeves now taking out Beecher. Tavares playing this one up. Nye's going back to Tavares. JT with it, coming in the high slot. He's going to feed it back to Riley. Reeves with a couple big hits. Riley getting rubbed off in the boards. And we got a penalty coming up here. I think Boston is going to go. Excellent playing by John Tavares. I feel like doing a backflip. Tristan, that's funny. Unbelievable. Leafs power play coming up. Beecher, he's going to the box. Tavares is playing a phenomenal hockey game right now. I feel like going to change and putting on my Tavares jersey.
Let's go.
He is playing great. Thank you so much hitting that subscribe button. Plague Bird, we appreciate it. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. And of course, make sure you're hitting that subscribe. 45 subscribers away from our goal today. Let's see if we can do it. Encanto, welcome in. Welcome to the show. 1-1. The Leaf goal was Max Domi. That came seconds, about 15 seconds or so after Morgan Geekie scored on the power play. This is a great game. Wow. 11 hits for Toronto, 15 hits for Boston. They're hitting a lot. Face-offs are pretty close. Toronto actually has the lead in the face-offs here today. So far, knock on wood, I don't know if this is real wood. Let me knock over here. Toronto's giveaway number is very low. That's where it needs to be. A Boston penalty. Make sure it's not April 1st. Richard, you're on fire today, my friend. Make sure it's not April 1st. That's awesome. Lewis, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Dan Reeves is our Superman. He came in. He threw some big hits. Now, I got to say, his second hit, he got the hands up a little high. I want to see Reeves keep those low because he'll get called for sure. If he's going to come in hitting people, he's got to keep those hands down or he's going to be sent to the box. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Mango, Winona Mango, welcome to the channel. Boy, oh boy, business is picking up, as good old JR would say. Let's go. They're coming back from commercial break.
Said though, loved his intensity and his biggest moment.
Wow, what a few minutes. 7.5 to go in this first period. I'm fired up. Leafs Nation is fired up. Let's get our wave going. Let's get the virtual wave going. Leafs on the power play. It's time for the wave in 3, 2, 1. Hey, get those hands up. There it is. Beverly's got them up. Get those hands going. I miss Lucic. Yeah, Lucic, he was a big hitter as well. Toronto pass in front, can't connect. This is going to come out. Riley back to pick it up. Toronto did go 0 for 3 in game 1. Their power play at the end of the regular season was not good. Liana, welcome in. Hopefully they can turn that around here. Dahl, welcome to the show. Winning Vancouver Island. Boy, did they ever last night. Tavares in the corner. Tavares takes a cross check to go down. Matthews in front. A great save by the Boston goalie. But if you're going to call McCabe for a cross check in front of the net, you got to call that cross check on Tavares. Again, ridiculous officiating. No consistency. Here comes Matthews back the other way. Going to bring this in. Tavares to Matthews. Matthews now taken down with a cross check. Oy, oy, oy. Trying to play this in the high slot. It's there, and it's knocked off his stick. Boston going to play this one out. They're going to play it ahead. It's going to roll right on Sammy, and he's going to play it up as Zacha was in there on a charge. Zacha is going to steal it away. Toronto's going to be a lot firmer on the stick right now. Boston, control of this puck. Finally, it's going to come around. Matthews going to go to pick it up. He's going to reverse this to Riley. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Riley going to play this one up. Matthews, Liljegren. Here comes Toronto. Yarncroc going to drop it off for Domi. Cross ice to Lilly. He's going to wrap this around. He should have shot it on net. Matthews Nyes playing it to the center ice. Nobody there. And the Bruins going to flip this out and down the ice again. Here's McCabe. McCabe going to pick it up. Frederick chasing him. DeBrusque coming over. Here's Nyes. Nyes with a nice move. He's going to flip this one in. Nyes taking 2 cross checks. Holy moly. I'm going to count cross checks all night long. Here's a shot in front with a tip. That one goes just wide. Again, if you're going to call that on McCabe, they've let about a half a dozen go on Boston right now. Michelle, what's going on? Welcome in. Should we put a little counter on the screen? Thank you for hitting those subscribes. We appreciate it. In the corner, battling through. Dewar with a shot. That one goes just wide. 44 subscribers away now. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. Reeves trying to put it in front. Can't do it. Going to go to Dewar, back to the line. Toronto going to send this in down. Reeves behind the net. Reeves getting it to the line. Edmondson, a shot right on. Toronto, Dewar. He misses the top corner. David Kemp gets it over to Dewar. Dewar, he's being worked on the corner. Now he gets some space. Dewar going to cycle this one back. Here's David Kemp throwing it in. Reeves going for the tip. And a nice save. And look at this. Here comes everyone to grab Dewar. Give some shots to Ryan Reeves in front. The double standards continue to grow here. Boston versus Toronto. Rebecca, what's going on? Welcome in. Liana, hello there. Wow. What a hockey game. This is awesome. I think they're going to go. Are they going to commercial break? Yes, they are. They're going to go to commercial break. Welcome in. For those of you that may not have watched this before, my name is Sam. This is the Samwell B12 experience. We love our hockey, whether it's Toronto, Boston, Winnipeg, Colorado, Florida, Tampa. We have you covered for so much playoff action. Thank you for choosing to hang out with us tonight. And again, we're going to be here all playoffs long, bringing you coverage on as many series as we can. It's going to be so much fun. I can't believe what a start these playoffs are off to. What an unbelievable start. We've seen incredible games. We've seen some guys like Matt Rempe. First playoff goal in his first playoff game. That was super exciting. The good thing about these playoffs, Elozo, what's going on? Welcome in. The good thing about these playoffs is you don't even have to watch your favorite teams. I wasn't a huge Jets fan. I wasn't a huge Avs fan, but that was probably the best hockey game I've seen. You know, Nashville, Vancouver was exciting. Even Carolina, New York Islanders, who, no offense to Canes or Isles fans, I had them written off. That was one series I didn't really care all that much for, but it was great hockey. And that's what the playoffs is. It's great hockey. And I'm glad that everyone's hanging out here tonight so we can talk about great hockey. We value your opinions. You are more than welcome to cheer for your teams, whether it's the Leafs, whether it's the Bruins, your favorite players, the players you hate. It's all welcome. Cheer how you want. All we ask is that you're respectful to one another. Please watch the language, but let's have some fun tonight. It is going to be a blast. Daryl, Jets are your second favorite. That was such a fun hockey game. I can't wait. We're going to be back with that one tomorrow night. That's, I think, 9:30 tomorrow. We'll be back in time for that hockey game. Nico, what's going on? Welcome in. That's right. You playoffs are the best time of year, hands down. All right, here comes the top line for the Leafs. Boston's going to win it into the corner. Down around behind. Lindholm is going to play it up. Toronto keeping it in for a moment. Matthews had it roll away from him. Domi, he's going to step up and try and keep it in. Puck is really bouncing, and now it's going to hop over the glass. Souvenir for the fans. Lightning will tie the Steers against those pathetic Panthers. Ryan, those pathetic Panthers looked mighty good against your Tampa Bay Lightning. So I guess if Panthers are pathetic, your Lightning are even worse. I think the refs in Toronto will be calling it fair and square. Oh, 2-bit. I don't think so. If history tells us anything, off the draw, here's a great shot and a nice save by Allmark. If history tells us anything, I don't think so. We are clearly saying, hey, ref, you suck. Mr. Whiskey, welcome in. Oh, Mr. Whiskey, that is a very cool logo you got there. That is awesome. Looks great. Anthony, what's up? Bruins through thick or thin. This is going to come out. Ashley, what's going on? The Bruins fans coming in. Here's a big hit. Lilligren being taken into the corner. Toronto going to move the puck through the neutral zone. Here's Bertuzzi. Bert's going to play this one in. Can't get it to Matthews. Bert now crashing and banging. In Boston, they're going to flip this one up and over the head of Edmondson. He's going to come back and play it.
Bruins changing. Matthews. And now Domi. Unable to get
Ryan, it doesn't matter.
Matthews along the boards.
It's all about what you're doing today. I don't care what you do yesterday.
Trying to center that.
Bertuzzi trying to come in front. Matthews can't get open. Bad pass from Bertuzzi. Going to give this away. That's right, Richard. The cleaned up version. If we all harped on what we did yesterday, things would be in a bad state. It's all about looking forward. What are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? Don't dwell on the past. Live in the now. Grizzly and Tavares still going at it. Allmark's going to hang on to this one. 3:07 to go in period number 1. Sports Go Horns, what's going on? I hope the Leafs can beat Boston this year. They're playing pretty well tonight. This looks like a much improved team from what we saw the other night. Again, they've slowed things down a little bit. The hitting is still there, but a little bit slower. Congratulations, Ryan. You have 3. Were you on those teams? You yourself have 3 Stanley Cup title wins? Well, in that case, Toronto has a lot more. But again, we don't live in the past. We live in the now. I'm glad you have 3 Stanley Cup titles. It felt great when Toronto knocked them out of the first round last year. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. This coming over to the line. Boston can't hold it in. Here it comes Boston. Toronto going to intercept and put it right back down to the Boston territory. Boston's going to turn around and come. Here's a long pass all the way up. Stepping into the line. Beecher going to get around Edmondson. Now Dewar going to take him into the boards. Side of the net. They're going to come the other way. Toronto doesn't know if they're going right or left. They keep reversing. Lilligren going to go along the boards. This fourth line is playing much better for Toronto here. Exactly, Saul. Exactly. No, Leanna, he is not. Well, I shouldn't say he's not. I don't believe he is. Here's Reeves getting it over to Dewar. Dewar is cycling along, coming across, back to the line. Edmondson, oh, look out, he bobbled it. He was able to keep it in. Toronto working on the boards. Dewar coming in. They're battling their big battle along the sideboard. Reeves going to give his man a push. Puck is going to come out. Toronto going to bring it right back in. Oh, they call it offside. That was close. That was close. Davey Boy, what's going on? Busy holiday time. I thought the game was at 8. Yeah, you know, Davey Boy, it's funny because the first one was at 8. This one is at 7. Wednesday is at 7. And then Saturday is at 8 again. So they're kind of bouncing around a little bit with the times. Of course, all for television to make things work. 1:41 to go in period number 1. Ryan, I know you're being a good sport. I know I'm teasing you, so I appreciate you playing along with me.
Jostling between Robertson and Frederick prior to the puck drop. A lot of talk for Jim Montgomery.
I do, Leanna. Florida's my second favorite team. Bobbert, what's going on? You got your cards today. Awesome, Bobbert. Glad to hear they made it to you. In the corner. 1:32 to go. In the Toronto zone, Labushkin, he's battling there. Holmberg in there as well. Don't change to this camera angle. Come on, producer man. All right, they switch back. Here we go, all the way up. Here's Robertson, long shot. Big, juicy rebound. They can't get the shot off. Trevor coming in the $12 super chat. Let's go, Sammy. Make some saves. Have a great call, Sam. Thank you, Trevor. Stick taps for Trevor. Much appreciated. And good luck, Trevor, to your team for a little later on today. Last minute. Gonna play this one up. Boston going to bring this one in. 69 and still waiting. Yeah. I didn't see the wait time posted on this ride. They're coming around all the way along the boards. Here's Bertuzzi. Bert's going to bring this one in. Bert hasn't been as sloppy with his puck control tonight, but his passing is atrocious. I do like Edmonton as well. Yes. William, what's going on? 20 seconds to go. Toronto, as I say, they're stopping being sloppy. They're getting super sloppy. Side of the net. Sammy finally is going to hold on to it, and the official's going to blow the whistle, and Sammy goes down. His helmet comes off. What happened there? Sammy goes down awkwardly. The bucket comes popping off his head. The head is still attached to the shoulders, so that's a good sign. We've seen this way too many times. Prep coming. Oh, Sammy's moving a little gingerly. $5 super chat from Prep. I'm a Stanley Cup champion the day I found out that Happy Meal is the best day ever. They just don't. No, Prep, they do not make the toys like they used to at all. So what happened to Sammy here? And again, thank you, Prep. Oh, Sammy took the shot off the mask. Hit him in the face. So the puck came up and hit him in the face. Oh, goodness. So Sammy, yikes. He's still got the mask off, kind of shaking the cobwebs out. Hopefully he's okay. 13.9 seconds. They're doing a little repair job on the mask at the bench. I know, the goaltenders wear that protected mask, but when they still take a puck in the mask, it's a jolt. It hits you good.
13.9 remaining in the period. Well, look at where it's right from the
well, right on the jawline. That got him real tough.
For a second, then it fell down. Jake DeBrusk couldn't get free from
The DeBrusk was in there battling. The Leafs were holding it at the side of the net, but great wherewithal by Samsonov to keep that pad and skate pressed against the post, because that could have been bad. The 13.9 seconds, he's still kind of shaking his head around. He'll be okay. Boston's going to win this. Pasternak gets it to the line. Here's the Pasternak. He scores. My goodness. What a shot by Pasternak. Pasternak spinning off the draw, going across, and a huge blast absolutely buries that. Fantastic play by the Boston Bruins. This is a great offensive zone win. Coming across Pasternak with a great blast. Sammy was just super slow to react. And that tells me a whole lot about what I thought about him getting hit in the head. It's definitely bothering him because he was very slow to react there. I did not expect Boston to be able to roll out such a great face-off. And Pasternak scores his first of the playoffs from Zacha and McAvoy, and the period is going to come to an end. So we'll get that updated in the ticker when we return. But boy, oh boy, that is not how Toronto wanted to end this period. A great blast by Pasternak as Sammy had his bell rung. All right, let's go to the intermission. Let's break it all down. All right, here we go. The Zambonis are out. The flags are waving. Boston with a huge blast. All right, taking a look at these stats, and then we'll get into this period. 10 shots for the Bruins, 14 shots for Toronto, 21 hits for Boston, 16 for Toronto. Faceoffs went 11-8, so Toronto doing a nice job there. Boston goes 1 for 1 on the power play. Toronto is 0 for 1. Look at the giveaways. I said earlier it was a small giveaway number. That was about 9 minutes left. They only had 2 giveaways. They had another 3 since then. So 5 giveaways, 3 for Boston. Takeaways 4-3 in favor of Toronto. Block shots. Boston doing a great job blocking shots. 8 blocks, only 2 block shots for Toronto. The goal scorers, it was Morgan Geekie on the power play who opened up the scoring from Marchand and DeBrusk. Max Domi, he scored for Toronto to tie it up from Matthews. And then it was David Pastrnak. He got his first from Zaka and McAvoy. Two penalties in that period. Jake McCabe for a cross-check and John Beecher for a hook. And now you are all up to date to everything that went on, statistically speaking. But there was a lot going on that is not reflected in these stats. JDA, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Sean, what's up? Unless Hernandez comes to the NHL as a referee. That's really funny. That is really funny. But a nice start here. Again, Tavares is playing really, really well. Good grit. He's working in there. Knives and Marner kind of letting Tavares down. I think Tavares is suffering not having Bobby McMahon on, playing alongside him. Bobby McMahon and Tavares really developed quite a nice chemistry. And again, we do not know a time frame on his return. Whatever, welcome in. I'm not sure if I said hello to you, but good to see you. Joey, what's going on? Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. The fourth line, I thought the fourth line played well. Fourth line in that first period, Reeves, Dewar, Kempf played well. They moved the puck. They got some shots. They did well. The third line, Robertson and Holmberg and Yarncroc, they did okay. They held their own. They didn't give up anything, which was nice. It's that second line, Nyes and Marner, just really, really struggling. So not impressed with their play. Hopefully they can step it up and get things going, because Tavares, I love what he's doing in this game. He got hit. He's hitting. He's doing good things with the puck. He drew the penalty. He just needs some help on that line. An unfortunate situation here at the end of the period. Very, very unfortunate that, Sammy gets hit in the head with that shot. Again, it caught him on the jawline. I don't know if you've ever wore a goalie mask, but even if you've never been a goalie and been hit with a puck, if you've ever been hit along the jawline by anything, maybe you have a little one, or you have a niece, a nephew, a cousin that you were fighting with, and they got you, right along the jawline. It hurts. It stuns you, and we definitely saw that. Sammy took that shot. He kind of went down. His helmet needed some repairs. He had his hands kind of on the back of the net with his head kind of down. He was doing one of these, shaking his cobwebs, trying to get himself regrouped. I'm interesting to see what happens in this intermission if Samsonov does come back for the second period or not, because like I said, anytime you get hit in the jaw or along that jaw line, it stuns you, and that's where most concussions come from, right? Most concussions come from a shot to the jaw. So that's going to be an interesting situation. Unfortunately, Pastrnak made a great play. Boston, a great face-off, took advantage of Samsonov kind of being a little stunned, not at his best, and they put it in. Being punched by a toddler is the only reason Sam would think of getting it in the jaw. Yeah, well, but like if you watch UFC, if you watch Ultimate Fighting, if you watch boxing, where do those knockouts come, right? It's not getting hit square in the face. It's those shots to the right spot, kind of the side of the jaw, the bottom. You get hit there, the right spot. It's like hitting your funny bone. You hit your funny bone and you get that jolt up your arm. That's what it's like. You get hit in the jaw, and that's going to give you that jolt. So hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna knock on wood again and hope that he's all right and able to return. They should change the goalie. He gave up 7 in 4 periods. Yeah, Jeremy, I don't disagree. My only concern is, I like Joseph Woll a lot. I think he's definitely the goaltender of the future. But since Woll came back from his injury, he hasn't been great. He's been okay. Yeah, Jordan, throw punching allowed. Of course, Jordan. My brother punched me in the jaw once when we were teens. It was the day he realized he was no longer right, Prep. I mean, it gets you good. And my goodness, Matthews isn't scoring 69 without Marner. So Monty, it's interesting. It's an interesting debate. The Matthews-Marner, Matthews-Domi combination. And I'll be honest, the adjustment I would make right now, and I'm generally a people person, but as soon as Boston plays Toronto, I immediately become a venomous little ball of hate. Just add Adel Pops. Mark, just bring it down. Just do me a favor, Mark. Before you type anything, breathe. Leave the hate out. Just or type in emojis. There you go, Mark. But I feel you. I know what it's like. Just we'll tone it down. We're gonna put Mark on a delay. we need someone to monitor Mark. I'm just teasing with you, Mark, but keep it down. So yeah, the Matthews-Marner, Matthews-Domi debate. It's interesting because the first half of the year before Marner got hurt, he was playing well with Matthews. A lot of good passing, a lot of setting him up, a lot of moving it around. When he went down and Domi stepped in, it took a little bit, but once Domi got up with Matthews, they really developed a good chemistry. And I believe it's because Domi will go in the corner. Domi will fight. Domi will stand up for Matthews, and we've seen it. And that really builds a good relationship and a chemistry. Domi said in an interview, until he came to Toronto, he didn't really know Matthews at all, right? And why would he? And now that they're playing on a first line, they were spending some time together, getting to know each other, building that rapport. And Domi has shown the ability to make some really good passes. Domi has shown the ability to go in the corner and muck it up. When Marner is on that line, Marner doesn't go in the corners. So Matthews has to go in the corners and do stuff. So if they were to make an adjustment, if they wanted to bring Marner up and put him with Matthews, what I would do is swap Marner and Bertuzzi, right? Bertuzzi, a little sloppy. His passes are not good. Everybody said to me, Sam, Bertuzzi is a playoff performer. I'm still waiting. He was atrocious in game one. He did not look good in this first period. He was sloppy with his passes. He was keeping his stick down, which is good, but not good at all. Yes, sorry. So what I would do is move Bertuzzi down, put Bertuzzi with Nyes and Tavares, bring Marner up and have Marner, Matthews, Domi. Because don't forget, Marner and Domi played together in London. So they did have a little bit of chemistry. They have played together. So I think that would be an interesting combination if you're looking to shake things up. Now, I would kind of give it half the second period. I'd wait half the second period. I'd see what happens, because this was a fluke shot. It was a great shot. It wasn't a fluke. It was a great shot right at the end of the period with a goaltender who was a little kind of not all there. So we'll see what happens. If the Leafs go down another one and all of a sudden it's 3-1 Boston, I make that move. Bertuzzi, you go to line 2. Marner, you go up to line 1. Lines 3 and 4 are playing well. I don't think you need to change those right now. Ryan Reeves needs to be on a different line. Loso, I don't mind him being on the 4th line. He's coming around. He's crashing and banging. He's doing his stuff. He's playing the right amount of minutes. Teresa, what's going on? Welcome in. What did you miss? A couple of goals, a couple of hits, a couple of conversations, and that's about it. But welcome in, Teresa. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Game 2, hard to believe we're already one period in, 2-1 Boston. It was a great period. 54 years ago was 1970. That only 54? Seems like yesterday. He needs to drop the gloves. So I don't think we're going to see any of that. I don't think we're going to see any of that unless there's a nasty hit. Teresa, it was Max Domi. Max Domi putting it in. It was beautiful. I forgot. It's hockey night, and we got some more Tim Hortons duels to crack open. So let's crack these open while we talk away. Sam, hand me that bear spray. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I'll be honest. I know we got a lot of Boston fans in here, and I will tell you, as much as I rag on Boston, as much as I tease and make fun of Marchand and DeBrusk, and as much as they drive me absolutely crazy, they are a good hockey team, right? We cannot take anything away from that. And, I thought we were going to get a Connor Bedard, but it was not. But here we go. By the numbers, 91, Steven Stamkos, John Tavares. How many years does Stamkos have left? Sorry, I just totally distracted myself. I thought I was getting a Connor Bedard. I got so excited. Peter now understands the curse. Oh yeah, Boston. Boston is a good team, right? What they did last year was ridiculous, right? They set records for points, for wins. They were on top of the world. They had a tough first round matchup against the Florida Panthers. The Panthers were the only team last year that gave them a problem. And it went 7 games, overtime. Here we go. Nikita Kucherov, Jack Hughes, number 86. Florida took them. And then again this year, Boston, for the most part, was at top of the standings, right? Boston was up top. Florida and Boston going back and forth for that top spot in the division. Rangers and Boston going back and forth for top of the Eastern Conference. I mean, it was a couple of great years what Boston did. And it's kind of like, you know, back in the day, here's another by the numbers, Keith Tkachuk and Brady Tkachuk. It's like baseball. If you're a baseball fan and you watch the Blue Jays are in the same division with the Yankees and with the Red Sox and with, you know, Tampa Bay and Baltimore. And every year when you'd watch, all you would see is Boston Yankees. They would be up there every year. Toronto never had a chance. Well, it's kind of the same thing in hockey. Boston, Florida. Trevor with the $5 super chat. Fun fact, Sam, Toronto has not scored more than 2 goals in 8 straight playoff games. Let's go offense. Yikes. Trevor, I thank you for bringing that up. It's going to make me cry. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully today will be the day they'll get a few more goals in. But thank you. Stick taps for Trevor. Much appreciated. But again, it's always tough when you're stuck with these amazing teams. And Boston is a good team. Can't take anything away from that. Here's a little Connor McDavid action for you. So what are we going to do? What is Toronto going to do? They're not going to change the divisions, right? They got to build. They got to figure out a path forward. Tree Living coming in. He made some changes right away, right? He brought in Domi. He brought in Bertuzzi. He brought in Reeves. The toughness is there. Again, 50 hits says the toughness is there. How on earth did I get by the numbers in each of the 5 packs? That's a shame. I didn't get any of the other inserts. Wow. So it's about cheering for the good teams, building your team itself, and just celebrating hockey. Tree Leaving is doing the right things. Maybe this year won't be Toronto's year, but they're going to continue to build. Now that they have Tree Living in there, now that they have Keith Pelly coming in, you're going to see that things are going to start to change. A hockey team can't change overnight. Right? It can't. You have contracts. You're not just going to trade people away. You're not just going to buy players out of their contracts. It doesn't work that way. It takes time to change your team over. And that's exactly what they're going to do. We hope they can get things done. Again, we have Matthews for another handful of years, signing that extension. Nylander signed for the extension. He's going to be around. We're going to learn the fate of Tavares and Marner this summer, and that's going to be a huge impact to this team. So when we look down the roster that we have today in front of us, it's going to be very different come next season. And they may take the shortcut out. They may sign some of the players that we were kind of hoping they would let go, and that happens. Jay, what's going on? Unlucky at the end. Listen, that was a great play by Boston. It was a great play. Can't take anything away. It was Sammy got his bell rung. They took advantage. Pasternak with a nice play and an absolute laser.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. George, welcome to the channel. Much appreciated. When we look down this Leaf roster, and maybe we only got a minute and a half, so maybe we'll dig deeper into this at the next intermission. But when we look at it, we know Bertuzzi and Domi are unrestricted free agents. I would sign Domi. I absolutely love what Domi's done. Could we get him for $1 million more, $4 million? I think that's worthwhile. We paid Bertuzzi $5.5 million. I don't think he's worth $5.5 million. I don't think he'd stay for less. So it's going to be a big problem with Bertuzzi. I wouldn't pay him 6. I wouldn't pay him 7. I have Bertuzzi kind of around that same number, about $4 million. but there's no way he's going to sign for term at $4 million. You know, we look at restricted free agents. Connor Dewar, he's playing a role, making $800,000. He's a restricted free agent. Would you give him $1 million to keep him? I'm not really sure. He is a young player, certainly could develop. He's going to be a good depth player. Nick Robertson, same thing, a restricted free agent. He's making $800,000. You know, again, is he $1 million player? Is Toronto going to play him if they sign him? Or is Nylander going to be traded elsewhere? Noah Gregor, $775,000, restricted free agent. You going to sign him? You going to play him? They signed Bobby McMahon to a couple of years as an extension, so that's a good pickup. That's a good move. On the D side, TJ Brody, $5 million a year, UFA. I think we can all put two and two together. The fact that he's not in this lineup, that they don't trust him enough to play right now, means they're probably not going to sign him to an extension. So we'll go through the rest of the defense because there's a lot of potential moves here. We'll look at that at the second intermission. But let's get ready. Period number 2 is about to get going. And hopefully this is going to turn around. Spaceman, what's going on? RSBN, welcome in. Calling Boston for the win. I agree. Next year, Toronto will be much better. Next year, maybe Stanley can somehow swing one of the first overall draft picks. Yeah. I don't think it's going that far. I don't think they have a chance at trading up. But hey, you never know, right? Never say never. Never say never. All right, let's get ready to go. If I missed you and you're just coming in, welcome in. Sophie, welcome in. White Trash Guy, what's up? All right, let's get over here. And let's get ready to go. Thanks for hanging out throughout the first intermission. Great conversation, great chat. Now let's see how Toronto bounces back here in the in period number 2. I'm going to bring this back up. Again, if you're just coming in, make sure to hit that like button. We're now on the way up to 200 likes. And of course, hit that subscribe. We are 31 subscribers away from 17,400. That is our goal for today. Let's see if we can blow it out of the water. Chris coming in with the gifted membership. Chris, thank you so much, man. Cam, congratulations. Let's get some stick taps for Chris. Here they come right away. Boston's going to flip it out. 2-on-1. Zaka coming in. Matthew Nyes getting back to break it up. Excellent defensive play there by Matthew Nyes. Here's a long pass coming all the way down to the red line. Boston going to knock it right back in. Benoit going to go back to pick this one up. Balls, what's going on? Go Leafs, go. You changed your logo, Balls. Dance's Life, welcome in. We got a whistle. So Matthew Nyes coming in with a nice play. But it's all about the pinching. You got to be smart. Toronto got caught there, but Matthew Nyes really came back to break it up. He played 10.5 minutes in game 1 with 2 shots on net, so I assume he'll be targeted around the same.
The Leaf shots in the opening period, 2 apiece for.
We got to add the Pasternak goal to our ticker.
They combined for 10 in game 1. Up along the boards and flipped away, and Lavushkin chasing it back in his own zone. Turns away from the forecheck to Marchand. Domi just played it off his stick to center and fired back in by Lindholm. Riley lost it. Marchand's on it. Back to the line for Carlo. Into the slot, tipped in front of Marchand.
Marchand coming close. Side of the net, back over to Marshy. Going to play this around. Boston setting it up. Matthews coming over with a light bump. Toronto getting into the line. Boston had to be careful. There was a line change going on, and the Leafs going to steal. Toronto going to flip this one in. Now they're going to give chase. Down in the corner, they're going to bring this around.
A pass for Boquist. He's checked.
Toronto has it at their own line. You know what? That's a good call. I didn't even pay attention. I believe he is. Holmberg coming in with a big hit. And yes, Sammy is still in net, so he's okay. Liljegren, he's going to play it around. Boquist's going to hit him. Yarncroc has his stick broken. He's got to go get a new one. That's 2 broken sticks for the Leafs. Boston going to bring this one in. There's another hit here by Holmberg. Toronto going to bring it to the line, and David Kempf is going to skate through a hit. Boston going to pick it up, trying to bring it into the Toronto zone. Leafs going to move it ahead, and again, Kempf going to play it in. Dewar going in here after it. Dewar with a nice hit on Jake DeBrusk. Coming around behind David Kempf. Kempf is playing strong. Here's a big blast. Dewar goes down in front of the net. The goaltender fell on top of him. McCabe, he's going to send it in front. They tried for a tip, but they knocked it down instead. This coming around. Reeves going into the corner. It's going to be chipped to the line. Dewar gets caught. It's another 2-on-1 for Boston. Dewar trying to get back. Toe drag. And nice play. Jake McCabe to break that one up. Unbelievable. I know, Peter. Kempf going to play it to Reeves. Reeves playing this one in. And a long aerial pass. Boston going to knock that out of the air. That was a high stick. Come on. Going to drop this one back. Boston playing it in the corner. Here's Toronto. The intercept gets knocked down. Coming right in front. There's a hook. Loudco. How many infractions on one shift, and they all go uncalled? David Kempf going to play this to Riley, swinging it to the Bush. Labushkin going to play this one up. That's going to be just inside the Leaf territory as Reeve knocked it down. Pasternak moves it up, 3-on-2. Boston coming around, shot, and a big block shot there. Reeves going to lift this one up all the way down the ice. Catches Matthews in the back. He was offside. Boston going to come right back up. Nice pass. And a shot is going to go high and wide. This is going to sail around all the way out and down the ice. Bruins back to pick it up. Taking a look. Here they come. Zacha, he's going to go down. Wow. Zacha, he went down. Matthew Nye's blew wind and he fell. Tavares fumbles the puck. Boston's going to pick it up. Here they come down, cutting towards the middle. Cross ice pass. Look out. Edmondson steps into him. Liljegren going to pick up the loose puck behind the net. Liljegren waiting for someone to go to. The boos coming out as Toronto holding the puck, looking to set it up. Liljegren going to make the pass. Long pass for Bertuzzi's going to miss, and this is going to be an icing call. So Toronto definitely has stepped up their game a little bit, but again, some sloppy pinching. The passing is a little bit better. Boston coach is probably playing fourth line to keep Matthews. Yeah, and listen, the fourth line, they're playing great. Riley with a block shot right on the ankle. That was an absolute doozy. Clutch block by Morgan Riley. So face off in the Toronto zone. Tavares doesn't win that draw. Boston cycling it around. Coming right out in the slot again. Another well-executed move there by the Bruins, but Toronto was able to steal. This coming down. Liljegren leading the rush for the Maple Leafs. He's got to back it up. Here comes Boston. They're going to play this in. Marchand is stepping around. Domi steps in front of him. Marchand goes right into Samsonov. What a punk. Marchand skates around. Sammy was out to play it, and Marchand goes right into him. Domi's side of the net going to play this for Matthews. Matthews has got to turn around the other way. He's going to lay a hit. Benoit holding this one in, going to rotate it around. Domi takes a push. He gets knocked down. Matthews with a hit on Lindholm. Toronto holding the line, and a nice play there. Reverse hit as Bertuzzi and Marchand come together with a collision. Toronto going to chip this one in, but not far. They're going to head for the line change. Domi's off, Matthews off, and Boston going to play this one down. Go, Boston, go. Anime and more, welcome to the show. Boston going D to D. They're going to start to play this one up. I will tell you, Boston's passing is a lot more crisp. Here's a shot, and Samsonov with a save. And Holmberg with a little slash there. And again, every time Toronto touches a Boston player, they flop like they're playing in FIFA. It is absolutely incredible how easily these Bruins are going down. Boston, I'm trying to compliment you. Boston, I'm trying to tell you what great passing you're doing. And you flop. You flop like nothing. It's like watching LeBron James play soccer. I mean, flop city.
Your job is you got to get in and start punishing those 2D. You get to the front of the net. And
but great playing by Toronto so far in this period. I like what they're doing. They're playing a little bit more intense, a little bit better heads off. Their face-offs aren't as good here in this period. Here's a scramble. They're going to win one. They're going to get it out. Toronto's got to be stronger on the puck defensively. Yarncroc going to bring this one in. I thought that was offside. Dewar on the far side. He's going to get it over to Kemp. Kemp taking a look. Centering it in front. That's going to go off the goaltender. Lyubushkin with a blast. That one goes just wide. Toronto trying to get pucks to the net. Nobody's in front of the net, though. Yarncroc, he's not there. Riley to the point. Back to Riley. Now he's in front. Shot. Yarncroc is there. Has the stick lifted. He turns. He can't pull the trigger. David Kemp going to bring this to the side. Back to the line. Lyubushkin keeps it in. The Toronto, oh, I don't know. ECX. I don't know if it's going to be a sweep. Lyubushkin going to play this one up. In off the boards. Dewar's going to flip it in. He's going in after it. Big hit on Grzelcyk. This one turning around. Liljegren's going to throw a hit. Edmondson back to pick it up. He's going to reverse it off the boards. Here comes Lily. Lily on the move. Going to carry this one over the red line. He forgot the puck. Liljegren overskated it. Took his eyes off of it. Here comes Boston racing in. Great save, Samsonov. What a save. Holy cow. And this is going to come out. Liljegren needs to buy Sammy a whole case of beer because he gave it away and Sammy just bailed him out. This coming back around to Liljegren. Lily now going to play this across. The Leafs' problem with the refs is that they don't soak as much. Yeah, that's true. Here comes Boston up over the line. Pasternak into the high slot. A little drop play. Benoit forcing his man to the outside. Coming in front. Puck goes through the crease. McCabe going to flip this one out. Nye's trying to get there. Nye's. My goodness. This coming back around. Benoit with it. He's going to send this in front. Not a good pass all the way down. Toronto picking it up at the line. Cross ice for Matthews. Matthews shoots. Great skate save. What a stop. Allmark just getting the skate on it. Bertuzzi coming over. Cross ice to Riley. Riley feeding it in front. Just shoot the puck. Sometimes you got to shoot, guys. You can't always give it to Matthews. Domi going to dump this one in. Boston's going to knock it out of the air with a high stick, and they let it go. Stolen by Matthews. Matthews to Domi. Domi, just shoot. He tries to pass it back. Just shoot the puck. Matthews all over. DeBrusk drops down twice as he feels Matthews on him. Matthews trying to dig it out. DeBrusk holding it along the boards. Matthews kicking it free. In Boston, Zaka's going to come away with it. He's going to flip it to DeBrusk. DeBrusk flipping it in the air, and Sammy's going to grab it and hang on. And Lyubushkin's going to put a fist in his chest and say, stop. But unbelievable. Every time Toronto leans on the Boston player, they completely fall to the ice, looking to draw these penalties. Absolutely crazy. But what a great stop by Sammy. Nice start to this period. Both teams coming out on fire. Toronto getting some chances. Boston getting some chances. Sammy with some great saves. The hitting continues to build. 26 now for Boston. 25 now for the Maple Leafs. This is great. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome to the show. My name is Sam. We're happy to have you here with us. For those that are new, typing along, just to let you know, you're earning points by being here. You can check your points at any time by doing ! points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you have earned. Now you can redeem your points simply by typing ! And I hit the wrong button. Hello, there's me again. We don't need two Sams. Well, at least I know now ! brings up another camera. ! Redeem, and then enter your command. So there's lots. You'll see the chat commands populating throughout the chat all night long. We got Leafs, we got Boston, we got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. You can play with that. It's completely free to use. And by the way, I didn't make this announcement when the playoffs started, so I'm going to make it now. The time calculation, the loyalty points and watch time calculation, we are going to do a giveaway come the halfway point of the playoffs. whoever has the most amount of watch time on the channel is going to receive a prize. So for your loyalty and coming to hang out with us and watching along, you are going to earn a prize. And all you have to do is watch. All you have to do is have us on and watch along. And I can tell you right now, the top 3, Onyx, Hayden, Sophie, are our top 3. B. Disney is up there. Curtis is up there. Gerard is up there. But Onyx, Hayden, and Sophie. And I think what we'll do is mods won't count. We'll do something else for the top mod of the playoffs. But Sophie, B. Disney, Curtis, you are all atop the top watch time. So we'll keep an eye on that as it goes. The more you watch, the more chances you'll have to win something about halfway through the playoffs. So thank you for your support. And it's a way that I can kind of say thank you. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go.
And not just against the Bruins, 8 consecutive games as well with 2 goals or fewer. For a team that was number 2 again offensively this year.
That really has been
this one coming all the way down the ice. Another icing call. Let's get double the rewards.
It hasn't been so
and I think there's I think there's a command we can actually bring it up. I forget what it is. I know top brings up your top points. What's the command to bring up your top watch time? A face-off win and a big shot right away again. My goodness. And by the way, there are other games you can play. I know the mods have the gamble play, but you can duel with each other and try and steal each other's points. If you do !duel and tag another viewer, you can duel them, or !slots in the amount that you want to put in the slot machine. You can play our little virtual slot machine as we're watching along.
A weak shot, and Samsonov will cover up. We talked about the LEAFS power failure.
So a few ways you can play along.
Is the goal scoring total in recent games.
And that just tells the story. I mean, the amount of pressure that
Cam, you have to put a number after. So !slots and then a number.
Your penalty kill is perfect because you don't get the offense.
Tim Hortons vote. Dan, how funny was that? I can't believe they did that.
Specifically, and you've got to
so do !slots and then the number of the wager. !slots 5. That should do the trick.
Offense that was during the regular season. 3.63 goals per game and second best in the NHL.
And led with 200 even straight goals as well.
Here we go, 10.5 minutes to go, period number 2. Everybody's playing games now. Enjoy those points. That's what they're there for.
There's Marner sending it in.
Coming around behind, Boston going to move it. Tavares going to knock this one down. Coming out in the front. Pasternak going to play it up. Pasternak and Tavares going at each other yet again. Here they come back around. Oh, B. Disney so close. 2 Wolves. Here comes Boston. Boston moving back up. Going to drop it over the line. Coming cross ice. Pasternak. He's going to tee it up. And that one is knocked down by Sammy. Behind the net, Riley McCabe trying to fish this one out. It's stuck in the feet. Now it's going to come free. They're going to play this one to the line. They can't get it out. Riley going to try take 2. He's going to carry this one up over the line. And they're going to play it in. Under 10 minutes to go in period number 2. Boston setting it up in their own zone. Both teams making changes. And the Bruins with an errant pass. This is going to... Well, all right. Everybody thought it was going to be icing, but they didn't call it. Boston gets there first. Marchand with a shot. McCabe is going to block it. Matthews going in the corner. He's going to play this one up. Toronto going to play this out. Bertuzzi can't pick it up. Boston going to put it right back in. Toronto taking a look. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Here comes the Bruins again. They're just going to roll this in down low around behind the net. Beecher, side of the net. Bertuzzi making a nice play there. And all the D are just watching. This Toronto team stuck on the ice for about a minute 40. They're gassed and they haven't been able to get off. Riley picks up the puck. He's going to send this down. It's going to be deflected right on. So finally the Leaf team is going to be able to change. Wow. Here they're going to pass it up. Here comes Boston. Going to play it through. This game. The intensity has dried up real quick. The whole game has slowed way down. Here comes Toronto. Holmberg going to play this one up. Boston going to knock it back. Robertson with a great job to get there. And Leafs going to throw it down in the corner. Leafs got to get that intensity back, that drive. There's a big hit. Hopefully that will get something going. Yarncroc trying to get it. He's being picked out. Cannot. Boston going to play this one up. And there's Edmondson. He knocks it down. Boston comes in offside. They got to wait. David Kemp picks up the loose puck. 8:10 to go. Brian, what's going on? Quinn, welcome in.
Too many men on the ice. They're going to get a penalty here.
So Boston's going to get a penalty for too many men on the ice. And finally, they're going to touch it. And they're going to go to the box. The bench, the Maple Leafs bench, screaming for the penalty. The refs weren't going to call it. They finally bring it to their attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 guys. 6 guys on the ice. They're going to go to commercial break. When they return, Toronto's going to get an opportunity on the power play. But again, that power play has not been great. If you're just coming in, thanks for joining us. Make sure you tap that thumbs up button. We're almost at 200 likes. Hit that thumbs up. It's free to do. And of course, hit that subscribe. We're pushing for 28 more subscribers today to hit our goal. And we are here all playoffs long. Adrian, what's going on? Welcome in. We're here all playoffs long. We're bringing you coverage of a variety of games. Tomorrow we'll be back for sure for the Avs and the Jets. That game was money. It was so exciting last night. The Avs and the Jets for sure. Tampa Bay and Florida we don't know. I do have a previous engagement I have to attend to. We might come in late for the first period. We might not. We might just have to wait. But we will definitely have the Thursday game of the Lightning and the Panthers. But what excites me is coming up this Saturday. Oh man, this Saturday we got both Panthers and Lightning and Leafs and Bruins. It's going to be a 1-2 punch. Florida Tampa is going to be at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Leafs and Bruins will be at 8 o'clock on Saturday. So doubleheader Saturday is going to be good. Endgame, I'm waiting to see. I'm supposed to have an early morning meeting tomorrow. So I'm waiting to get confirmation if that's canceled or not. If that's canceled, we'll do a doubleheader tonight. If it's not canceled and I got to wake up really early tomorrow, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Prep, thank you so much. Gifted membership. Brian, congratulations. Some stick taps.
Let's go.
For Prep. But yeah, sometimes things get in the way. Don't they know it's playoff season? Coming around down behind the net. Battle here. Leafs on the power play. They're trying to dig this one free. It's going to come out. Matthews playing it back to the line. Riley back to Matthews. Matthews, bottom of the faceoff circle, sending it in. Looking for a tip in front, but a nice glove save there as Allmark is going to hang on to it. Good battle, good puck movement, a nice shot. Getting that puck on net, that's key. You got to get a little bit more of a screen. They've moved to getting Bertuzzi on this unit. Bertuzzi previously was on unit 2. Now they have him coming in, playing that role right in front. So Tavares gets waved out. Matthews coming in. Sterzerx Prods, welcome in. Back to the line. Here's Riley with it. Matthews being watched. Here's a shot that gets blocked and knocked down. The Bruins with a 2-on-1. Leafs with a broken stick. Marner trying to get back. Boston coming in with a shot. And that one's going to go wide. Turn and go, Bertuzzi. You have them pinched. Bertuzzi with a terrible drop pass. Oh my God. Toronto had 2 Boston players trapped after that blown 2-on-1. and Bertuzzi couldn't move it in. Here's Marner fighting to get through. Leaves it for Tavares. Back to the line. Oh my goodness. Finally, Toronto comes in. The shot, Bertuzzi. Tipped, great save. What a stop. How does they keep it out? Hallmark. Wow. Or Allmark, not Hallmark. Bertuzzi with a shot blocked side of the net. Here's Marner with it. He had Tavares and he didn't pass him. Marner, come on. What are you doing? And the Bruins going to clear this out. Marner and Bertuzzi are going to make me pull my hair out. Between their passing and lack of. Oh my God. Allmark with a Hallmark save. There you go, Cam. There you go. Back to the line. We got 30 seconds to go. Yarncroc is going to carry this one up and in. Here comes Toronto. Long shot with a tip in front. Goes just wide. Liljegren playing this across. Thank you, Ricky, for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Bringing it back across. Here's Liljegren. Somebody shoot the puck. Domi back to the line. Here's a wrister. Knocked down in front. Jam play. Cannot put it in. Nyes coming close. Back to the line. Toronto's going to hold this one in. Nyes can't get it. Takes a funny hop out in front. They shoot. What a save. Holy, what a circus save. Linus Ullmark. That was spectacular. Oh my God, it took a funny hop off the stanchion. Toronto plays it right out in front, and by golly, Ullmark. Oh my God. You earn points simply by hanging out and being in the chat. That is it. Holy cow, when did Boston bring Dominic Hasek in to play goal? What a spectacular couple of saves in this sequence. Holy moly, is Ullmark standing literally on his head. That was outstanding. That's what you need to win hockey games. Victor, what's going on? Welcome in. Wow, was that stellar? How did you keep that out? My goodness. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting those likes. 10 likes away. Thank you so much. And we are 24 subscribers away. 532 people hanging out here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're having a good time. Let us know if you're brand new. Come in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for. Are you a Leaf fan? Are you a Boston fan? Where do your allegiances lie? We welcome all fans. You're free to cheer for your team, whoever it is. Toronto, Boston, Arizona. Too soon? But you are welcome to play along, and we love to know who you're going for. The Sens, yes, Endgame. Endgame, I love your passion. The Sens have been a tough team, but you stick with them. Boston ain't going for the Red Wings, of course. Marner not made for playoff hockey. He's great, but yeah. Mini hockey, let's go Oilers. Kirk coming in for the Leafs. Welcoming Kirk. Lisa M and fam, good to see you. Go Leafs. Chris with the Ducks. Chris, I don't know if you're serious or not. Kelvin going for the Leafs. Welcoming Kelvin. Nico with the Whale. Oh, going for the Whalers. Love the Whalers. Hey, buddy. No, but I'll have it after. Thank you. They're coming back, Dan. Let Leafs, Jets, or Oilers.
The clue he gave the starting goaltender tonight.
Henry, welcome in. Habs. I'm just here to see the Leafs lose. Well, hey, we're happy to have you regardless. They're reviewing this. They're actually going to look at this. They just came back from commercial. This is being reviewed. The NHL wants to look at this again. So let's see. You can't see if this crosses the goal line. I'm glad the NHL called down and they want to review it. The angles we have, it doesn't look like the puck crossed the goal line unless his glove was in the net when he stopped it. That's the only thing, and it was hard to see from what they showed us. Here's a better angle. Let's see, Yarncroc. It was definitely fired right in his glove. You know what? The trapper, though, was pretty close to that goal line. Ooh. You know, Yarncroc, the save wasn't as good as it looked to be. Yarncroc fired it right into Allmark's glove. Allmark with the little gymnastic cartwheel wasn't necessary. It made it look awesome. But I think his trapper here, we'll see from this angle. No, his body blocks it. It's like he knew the camera was there and he puts his shoulder in front. So I don't know if they're going to have a camera angle that could see. It definitely went right in the trapper. But the question, was the trapper behind the line? So this is going to be a very difficult call. Obviously, the call on the ice is no goal.
Winnipeg Jet game. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. This one you see.
Oh, this camera angle looks like it's in. This camera angle looks like the... Okay, no goal. No goal. The one camera angle, and I'm sure it's just all pure, you know, illusions by angle, looked like it was in. All the others couldn't tell. So my guess is there was no conclusive evidence to say it crossed the line. Dakota, welcome in. WB, welcome in.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Boston going to win this draw back. They're going to play it around the boards. Toronto McCabe couldn't hold it in. This coming down. Liljegren back to pick it up. Lily going to bounce it off to Dewar. Dewar is going to take a long look. Now he's going to skate it. He's going to come right up the middle. Dewar is going to keep going all the way. Cycling around, going to wrap it around the boards. Here's Reeves. Reeves going to pick it up. He's going to take a big bump. Dewar and Kemp in there as well. It's in Kemp's feet, trying to kick it over to Reeves. Reeves gets tripped up, and the puck is going to roll out. Joel coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much for jumping on the sub train and hitting those subscribes. Boston coming back the other way. Sammy out of the net. He's going to pass this one off. Toronto going to reverse it around. Here's Liljegren. And there it is. 200 likes. Great job. Next stop, 250. Vic, welcome in. Bear Shark TV in the house. Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What's going on, Bear Shark? They're all done. Here comes Toronto in with a shot high and a glove save there as Matthews and McAvoy having a conversation. There's some history here as Matthews and McAvoy always seem to not get along, and we're not talking about Tin Cup because Tin Cup is cool. Rad, what's going on? Welcome in. But this pass from Nyes to Yarncroc was a beauty. That's right, Kirk. It's coming. It's coming. I figured as much. 4:46 to go in the second period. This period has flown by. Montgomery here kind of hedging his bet. He's got McAvoy out there with Lindholm. Bad memories of Carey Fraser. Yeah, Carey Fraser nightmares. Kirk's got the Matthews jersey on. Domi sending it in front. Burt with a tip. That's going to go just wide. Coming in front. He can't get another tip. Domi trying to shovel it around. Here's Domi. He's going to walk into the corner. Driving in front. Oh, he put it right on. Oh, Domi with a great play. He went near side instead of far side. Allmark was frozen. If Domi would have went around far side, he could have put that one in. My gosh. There he is, Florida Park Explorers. Okay. Florida Park Explorers, what's up? Our partner channel. If you're not already watching the Florida Park Explorers, you need to check them out. They're bringing you the Florida Park magic, theme park treats, and of course your concierge to the merch. They will get you the goods. Check them out, the Florida Park Explorers. Lisa M and fam knows what's up. Keep up the pressure. That's right, Kirk. Got to keep it going. Animes, go Bruins, go. Off the draw. Victor, what's going on? Calling 3-1 to lead the second. Here's in front, side of the net. Oh, another wraparound attempt. Again, Domi, you went to the wrong post. Tank, what's going on? Here's a shot up high over the net. 4:16 to go. Liljegren going to pinch this in. Lily's still battling. He's going to throw it back to where his position was. Here's Pasternak. Pasternak coming in. Stutter step shot, and that one's blocked. Putting it in the slot. Great save, Sammy. Still with it. Boston coming around, sending it to the line, and it's out and down the ice. It's a race back for it. Boston, what an opportunity. My gosh, Domi at one side, Zach on the other side.
Samsonov hitting a good first.
Let's go.
Right back onto his stick.
Right on Sammy. Sammy's going to hang on to that. We're going to get a whistle. My gosh, opportunities flying back and forth. It is absolutely spectacular. Islanders 2, Hurricanes nothing. The end of the first period. Thank you, Zachary, for the update. We have that little ticker, where is it? Down below, just over here as well, with all the score updates. But we'll take a look at the goal scorers at the second intermission for that game. Victor's calling 3-1. Roger, what's going on? Nova Scotia, welcome in. Oh boy, what a game we have here. 22 shots to 17. This is exciting. Tavares going to take the draw. Tavares has been great today. Boston's going to win it, but it's going to come out and down the ice. They're going to reverse it up through the neutral zone, banking it in. McCabe going to pick it up. He's going to elude a hit. Frederick was coming in. Here's a long pass. Racing in is Yarncroke. He can't catch up to it. Going in the corner, trying to get it over to Tavares. Tavares, he's in there. Yarncroke and Tavares digging for this. Grzelcyk coming in. Lauko in there as well. Getting it back to the line. McCabe with a little fake shot. Now he wrists her in front. Drops down. We got a penalty coming up. It's interference. Grzelcyk with an interference call. Finally, the officials have caught on to what's going on. Boston, this is going to be their third penalty in a row. Third penalty in a row for Boston, so you know what's going to happen. The next one is going to be on Toronto. So there's one penalty, and that's the one. They're calling the cross-check. Good call. Good call, ref. I applaud you. You know what? We're going to stand up for the refs. Good job, ref. It's about time. But 3 in a row, or 2 in a row. No, 3 in a row to Boston. So you know the next one is coming to Toronto. Toronto's got to capitalize here. Jeremy, what's going on? All right, power play for the Leafs. You're just coming in. Great timing. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. 13 subs away from our goal for today. Knows this. I was reading the script while prepping for tonight's show on the throne. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Face off. Toronto. They win it back. Marner doesn't pass. He shoots. They score. But was this a high stick? Was this going to be a high stick? We'll wait and see. Right now it's a goal. This is going to be a look because it was a high. It was up high. Bertuzzi knocks it out of the air. Oh gosh, is this close? Oh, is this close?
You know, if it's just a high stick knocking the puck down, it's the player's shoulder. But watch Bertuzzi. I think this one is awfully close. I think we got a quick.
It's, you know, you can't tell by the camera angles, but I think this is coming back. Oh, it's a good goal.
Well, that's an important
Wait. Oh, the call on the ice is a good goal. Now they're going to review it. Dang it, you got me excited, ref. You can't do that. So the call on the ice is a good goal in case the camera angles can't tell. It's hard to say from the camera angles because you're not getting the proper perspectives from LAC TV cameras. This one, it's tough to see from the goalpost. Let's see, this is at ice level. Yeah, that's over the crossbar. That camera angle looks like it's high. This camera angle looks like it's high. This is coming back. No goal. No goal. No goal. We knew that. So Bertuzzi has it taken away. If he wouldn't have touched it, that was going in anyways. So Toronto's still on the power play. Let's see if they could get it done again. Versus, that's lame. Fingers, toes. Richard has everything crossed.
Face-off because of the high stick coming outside, so you don't even get another set play.
So it comes out,
to try to score.
and the Bruins going to win, and they're going to put this one down the ice. So here it goes. Toronto finally got one on the power play. It's called back. Let's see if they can do it again. Riley leaving it for Marner. Too much passing in your own zone. You're killing too much time. Matthews going to bring this one in. Going to go in the corner for Tavares. He can't catch it, and the Bruins going to send it out and down the ice. What happened to the good old skate it up, dump it in, and win the battle to get the puck? Here's Bertuzzi going to play it back in his own end. So Toronto has killed off 45 seconds of their own penalty, or their own power play. Marner coming in, going to play this up to Tavares. Tavares taking a look. Over to Matthews in the slot. He wasn't ready to shoot. Here's Riley, cross ice. Here's a shot by Marner. That's going to go high and over the net. Okay, what's going on? Welcome in. Right out in front, Boston's going to come away with it. Zaka's going to carry this one up. He's going around Riley. Riley stopping. Zaka, backhand. That one goes wide. Here's Bertuzzi sending this cross ice. One thing Toronto's doing better today is exactly what we talked about after game one. They're shooting high. Here's Tavares. He takes a shot. It's in your feet, Bertuzzi. Coming around. Toronto trying to pull it into the corner. Matthews gets it to Yarncroc. Yarncroc to Bertuzzi. He goes up the boards to Matthews. Matthews flipping it in the middle. Tavares, shoot that. He scores! John Tavares gets the goal. There you go, JT. Ooh, let's look at you again. There it is. Tavares putting that one in. Ties this game up. Yes. I told you all night, Tavares has been awesome. He's been playing a fantastic hockey game, and he turns and puts this one in. He delayed the shot. He waited. Shattenkirk came up to block it. He waited for Shattenkirk to regain his balance and then fired that one through. If you're a channel member, get those Leaf logos flooding in there. If you're not a member but you're a Leaf fan, let's see it go, Leafs go.
Austin Matthews has assisted on both Leaf goals tonight. 80 seconds remaining here in the second period. Reeves chopping at that. Shattenkirk trying to
we'll get this listed on the board.
To the Boston line. Pasternak across. It'll come to Shattenkirk with Pasternak driving the lane, and Edmondson clearing the pocket. Almost ricocheted into the open corner off the clearing.
Big hit. Less than a minute to go. Less than a minute to go here. Toronto trapped in their own end, trying to clear it out. Boston still with it. It's Pasternak. Pasternak scored with 7 seconds left previously. We don't want to see that happen again. And the Leafs getting it down. Here comes Marchand with a shot. That one's going to go wide. 30 seconds to go. Boston holding it in. Coming around, Toronto trying to clear, and they can't. Comes right in on Sammy. Sammy's going to play it to McCabe in the corner. McCabe going around, caught Lyubushkin going the wrong way. Matthew Nyes gets plowed over from behind. Lyubushkin gets plowed over from behind. Back to the line, it's going to hop over Marchand's stick. And they're going to come around. Boston's going to play this one up. It's in the neutral zone, but time is going to expire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to period number 3, tied at deuces. 2 goals Leafs, 2 goals Boston. Wow. What a game. What a hockey game. That's why it's the good old hockey game. Let's go to the intermission. Let's discuss. All right, here we go. If we see any good interviews, we see anything good being discussed, we'll pipe it in. But if we look at the stats, 27 shots for the Maple Leafs, 20 for the Bruins. 30 hits for the Leafs, 31 for Boston. So the hitting is down a little bit from game 1, but that's okay. Faceoffs, Toronto taking back the lead in the faceoffs. 1 for 3 on the power play. Boston is 1 for 1. Toronto finally breaking that power play bug. Giveaways creeping back up. 9 giveaways now for Toronto, 4 for Boston. 5 takeaways apiece. Look at those block shots, though. Toronto up to 9. Boston doing a great job. 15 block shots. So that was absolutely huge. What a great, great shot. Ryan, where are you? Ryan, we miss you. Toronto putting that one in. Beautiful game. Listen, Boston's playing really well. Toronto, they're coming back. Your goal scorer in that second period, it was John. There he is. Ryan, what's going on? Leafs can't back. I was waiting for you, Ryan, after the Leafs scored. I was waiting for a comment. John Tavares, he just scored on the power play. Matthews picking up his second assist of the game. Bertuzzi also picking up an assist there. But a nice period. Again, as we talked about during the period itself, the intensity was slowing down. Glenn, not quite. Watch the language, please. They were definitely slowing things down, and I think that worked to the Leafs' favor. They weren't going out over on top, being overly aggressive. They were doing what they needed to do. The passing, the beginning of the period, was not great. It started to progress and get better as the period went on. And what happens when you make good passes, you set yourself up for some good plays. So really like what I see coming up there. Taking a look over at the Hurricanes game, I don't believe it. 3-0 Islanders. 3-0 Islanders. Kyle Palmieri scores from Riley and Brock Nelson. Bo Horvat scores from Barzal and Cizikas. And Anders Lee from Jean-Gabriel Pajot and Pierre Engvall. So my goodness. Why don't we do some bonus coverage? Let's get thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat. Bonus coverage. Should we pipe in a little Carolina Hurricanes, New York Islanders? Anybody interested to pick up a little bit of second period action there? Or should we just continue to talk? Let's say a thumbs up. Yes, we'll bring it in. Thumbs down. We'll leave it out. And I'm going to actually flip over here. But I don't mind doing either. We get a couple of thumbs up. Andrew, what's going on? All right, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, let's get some bonus coverage. Let's bring this in. Give me a moment to do a little tap dancing over here. And we're going to click this here. We're going to click this over here. And we're going to go some bonus coverage. Islanders, Hurricanes. So let's go. We'll listen into, we'll go Islanders. Let's listen into the Islanders feed. All right. So they're at a commercial right now. When they're back from commercial, we will tune in. We're going to get some bonus coverage here. The Islanders and the Canes. The Canes currently on a power play. They're about to enter a power play looking to get back. I can't believe the Islanders have them shut out right now, 3-0. That is absolutely incredible. Incredible. But while we're waiting, Toronto's played a decent hockey game. Toronto, they started off slow. Again, Boston had that go-ahead goal right at the end of the first on a beautiful shot by Pasternak. Toronto found their way back here at the end. They played a pretty decent second period. I'm happy with what I saw. The question is, can they continue that now into the third? That's where it's really going to be interesting. All right. So we're just waiting. This power play going to start momentarily. Thank you for the thumbs downs. I didn't mean thumbs down on the stream. I meant just in the chat. All right, here we go. Let's tune in.
New York has a 3-0 lead, but yesterday I asked Islander head coach Patrick Roy, has he ever seen a more aggressive penalty kill than the one employed by the Hurricanes?
No, it's probably the most aggressive team I've seen. I mean, there's a lot of aggressive teams, but I mean, they were really fast on us yesterday, and I mean, we're going to talk about it today, but at the same time, I mean, I think it was nice for our guys to see it, even if they probably knew from the past. But I mean, we're gonna have to find ways to generate some offense. We had our chance. I mean, Palmieri had a great one. I mean, we had a few good looks, but hey, we know what it takes is to finish it.
How good is Patrick Roy? I'm so happy to see Patrick Roy back coaching in the NHL. I missed him. He is awesome.
Well, the Canes win the face-off. Gensel has it knocked away in the high slot. Pajot almost off to the races, but couldn't get it out of the zone. Burns holds it in to Gensel out at right point. Flips it left point for the Canes. Aho above the left circle, now down low to Jarvis. Tried to center it down in the knee to block it. Adam Pellet. Trying to get it out far side is Pajot. Bouncing puck, he couldn't. Chance for Teravainen. Right dot goes down the middle instead for the Canes. Aho shoots. That's blocked by the shin pads of Pajot. Burns fires high slot. Missed it wide right. They go back to Burns now at right point. Crosses it over to the other side for Aho at left point. Plays it down low. Bottom of the left circle for Jarvis. Skates it out toward the half wall. Goes to Aho at left point. Skating to center point. Crisscrossing with Burns. To Teravainen on the half boards right side. To Aho right point. Teravainen bottom of the right circle. Takes a look. Bumper spot. Gensel. Shot blocked by Bortuzzo. And then cleared off the wall by Horvat.
It went off the toe of
getting
Gensel's
some
blade.
shots there. Getting close, it sounds like.
Made it much easier for Bortuzzo to kick it into the corner.
Power play is almost over. We'll see if they can do anything, and then we'll bring this back.
11-11 to go in the second period. Islanders trying to even the series at a game apiece. Carolina's second unit out there. Svechnikov, left corner in Islander ice, works at top of the right circle for Kuznetsov. He had the power play goal in game one. Goes to Shea at center point, to Kuznetsov at right point. The former Capital shoots through a screen. Pullock blocked it away with his shin pads.
That was kind of funny.
Held it in left half board. Worked it out to Shea at left point. Takes a look to Svechnikov. Now an open Kuznetsov, top of the right circle. Fires, and he just missed it wide left. Trying to hit the stick of Nason in front. Didn't miss by much. Kuznetsov, top of the right circle. Again, loads the gun. This time doesn't shoot yet. Kuznetsov fires, and that's blocked out high by Romanov. Held in. Kuznetsov, right dot. Svechnikov, right in the net. Tried to jam it in. Poked away by the Islanders. New York trying to clear it. Kuznetsov had poked away by Cizikas to the Carolina line.
The clearing attempt went off the boards and hit Kuznetsov in the back, and he should have been able to keep it in. Power play over. Barzal out of the box.
So Carolina 0 for 2 on the man advantage. It stays 3-0 Islanders at the midpoint of.
Wow, that is pretty wild. We're gonna bring it back. Unbelievable. I mean, hard to believe Carolina, they are shut out at this point. I mean, the Islanders are just playing really, really good hockey. And it's great to see. It's absolutely good to see. The Islanders, just managed to get in there they moved up. They battled hard the second half after the trade deadline. They battled hard to get there, and boy, oh boy, they look good. Rick, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. JT has been real good. He's been playing a good game. A lot of fun. Yak, what's going on? Welcome in. Not that hard to believe. All right, let me scroll back a little bit here. Did you ever... Are you talking to me, Glenn? I certainly did. Hockey's Canada's game, regardless of... That's true, Mark. I agree 100%. But yeah, that situation at the Blue Jay game was really funny. The guy wearing the Leaf jersey at the Blue Jays game, and... Glenn, lowercase, my friend, lowercase. Guy's wearing the Leaf jersey. Leafs are losing. He quickly changes and puts on a Blue Jays shirt. That was really funny. Really funny. But, hey, Blue Jays are up. Blue Jays are doing pretty darn good as well. All right, when we look at the Maple Leafs, right, we kind of talked the last period about some of the potential moves that they might make in this offseason. How did they get better? How did they turn things around? Well, there is a lot on the defensive side that we need to look at. And we started to talk about TJ Brodie. And that he might be a guy they're going to let go. And, what we see at $5 million, he's not playing in game one. He's not playing in game two. I don't think he's going to play in game three. The matchups just don't line up for him. So I think TJ Brodie is going to be the odd man out. And I think a lot of Leaf fans aren't going to be upset with that. We're happy what TJ Brodie has done as a Maple Leaf, but at $5 million at 33 years of age, if he signs an extension, even 3 years brings him up to 36. Brodie, I think this year saw quite a large downtick in his skill level, right? When you start getting to that point and the game starts to get away from you, you just kind of struggle. So I think, TJ Brodie's going to find that odd man out. Liljegren is restricted free agent, so they'll have some time to work for him. I'd like to see them give him an extension. He's only at 1.4. He's 24 years of age. I think he's playing some good minutes. He's doing well. So I'd like to see Timothy Liljegren stick around a little bit. The other kind of unrestricted free agents, you have Joel Edmondson, Mark Giordano, and Ilya Lyubushkin. Giordano, I kind of think the same thing. This is probably going to be his last stand, right? Unless he signs again at $800,000 and he's going to be kind of that odd man out all the time, but a backup in case you need him. But I really don't think so. I have a feeling Gio's going to retire. Maybe they'll give him a position in the organization. I think he's done. I'd love to see extensions for Lyubushkin and Edmondson. Both are 30 years of age. Both are hard-hitting, gritty defensemen, exactly what Toronto needs. So I'd like to see those guys get extended and have them in. But don't forget, we also have Cade Weber. Cade Weber, he signed. We're going to see him, come out next year, and he's going to make a serious run. 23 years of age. He's 6'7". He's a big, big, big boy. So it'll be interesting if Cade Weber kind of makes the team, right? And he's supposed to be real good. Went to the Frozen Four, put on a good performance. He's a big boy. Again, he's kind of what this team needs. Tree Living is showing that he's trying to build for a bigger defensive end. Stan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. So that's kind of what I think where we're going on the defensive side. Bigger, stronger. Hopefully, we will actually let Brodie go and not sign him because that would kind of throw my thoughts out the window if they signed him. But I think there's a lot of promise, and you never know what's going to happen in free agency. And when you talk about free agency, you're like, well, Sam, they don't have a lot of money. Well, if all of a sudden Brodie goes away, yes, that $5 million probably rolls into Nylander's money. But you have Marner where you either have to sign him to an extension or trade him. And maybe Marner's your ticket if you're going to trade a 90-point player who's a playmaker who can play various positions. Maybe that's your ticket to trading for an all-star defenseman. There are teams out there that need points. They need playmakers. And maybe there's a package to be made. Maybe that's the answer. The other piece of the puzzle we haven't really talked about here is what's going to happen in net. Both Samsonov and Martin Jones are unrestricted free agents next year. Jones at 34, I'd be okay if you signed him again at $875 or $900,000 on a one-year deal. Jones has played his role real nicely in here. He's come in when we needed him to. He's played well when we needed him to. He carried the load when Samsonov was on his sabbatical, whatever he was doing, and Joseph Wall was kind of hurt. So Marty Jones, held down the fort for a while. Sammy, 3.5 this year. We know he wanted more previously. I don't know if he's worth it. Are they going to let him go and try and find a goalie in the free agent market? That's going to be very, very interesting. And let's see if we can find out. And it looks like Carolina just scored. Carolina right now just comes in and scores. So it's 3-1 now. 3-1 Islanders. We got the third period is coming up momentarily, but can I filter this? Stop freezing. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to see if we can bring this free agent list up, but I want to be able to filter it by goaltenders. Let's see what free agent tenders are available. Holy moly, you can filter by a whole lot. Position. There we go. Let's filter this. Free agent goaltenders available. Matt Murray, no thank you. Carter Hart, no thank you, pending what's happening with him. Samsonov, no thank you. Chris Drieger, he's a 30-year-old with Seattle. Not sure we want to dip our toes in there. Jeremy Swayman right now is showing as an unrestricted free agent. That would be interesting. Let's make sure this is actually... Is that really the case? Is Swayman actually a free agent? What are they going to do? Huh. Well, let me double check this. Make sure we're looking at real information here and that these filters are not playing tricks on us. Yeah, oh, he's restricted. He's a restricted free agent, not unrestricted. So he's a restricted. Who else is on this list of unrestricted or restricted? Kapel Kakalainen. No. Wow, okay, so there's no goaltenders that I'm like, is a must. Cam Talbot, but he's aging 36. Here's a guy, he's a restricted free agent. No way Buffalo's going to let him go, but Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, he's a restricted free agent. That would be interesting to make an offer sheet. Nedeljkovic on Pittsburgh, no thank you. Stolarz is the backup Florida goaltender. No. You know what? I don't like a lot of these unrestricted goaltenders. So it looks like the Leafs are going to have to probably do something via trade to get something in there, make something happen, because there's kind of slim pickings of unrestricted free agent goaltenders. So maybe something is packaged up. Grayson, welcome in. You don't need to spam the chat, my friend, but welcome to the show. Happy to see you. Let me scroll back a little bit. I know I was looking up some of the stats, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody new. Victor back to lead Boston Bruins tonight. Calling it. We'll see. Noodles, what's going on? Geish, welcome in. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? All right. So, yeah. All right. Take care. All right. Hockey Girl for Life, what's going on? No, none of that goes on. None of that goes on. We joke about it all the time, but none of that actually goes on. All right. Make sure you got your snacks. Make sure you got your drinks. Get ready. It's time for period number 3. This is going to be huge. The Gaming Boys, welcome in. Welcome to the show. All right, we are 7 subs away from our goal for today. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, hit that subscribe. We're almost at 250 likes, so make sure you smash that thumbs up. Alvino, welcome in. 580 people here right now. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're going to be here all playoffs long. So whether you're a Boston fan, a Leafs fan, or a fan of another team, if you want to hang out and enjoy the fun all playoffs long, this is the place to be. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Now let's go. Third period. Let's play. Coming back to the line. Toronto going to hold this one in. Marner sends it around behind. Everyone just needs to stay calm and cool. Here's Toronto in front. Little backhand flip by Marner. And there's a save by Allmark. You just got to play. It's just another game. Only Leafs fan, forever Leafs fan. There you go. And I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but welcome to the show. If you want to spell it in English for me, that way I know what to call you. But welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Try to get yourself in on a back in this series on the road. And for the Bruins,
Coyle, Matthews again, scramble draw. Matthews has it in his feet, gonna pull it back. Riley went right and he should have went left. He's gonna pick it up and send it back in. Bertuzzi had to wait. They tag up. Here comes Toronto trying to hold it in. 3 guys jumped up to try and pull it down, but they can't. This is going to be an icing call, so it's going to come right back in to the Boston zone. Panthers fan for life.
Let's go.
I can't wait. That series was awesome.
Other than the 2 mistakes, of course, that led to the Bruins goals. And in terms of the conversation with Marner with the Matthews,
thank you for that, Scribe.
Something he's going to continue to manage.
And we will be back tomorrow for the Jets and the Avs, game 2 for sure. Panthers game is up in the air due to a previous commitment, but we will be here tomorrow night, 9:30, Jets and Avs. And then right back here Wednesday for the Boston Leaf game 3. Hallmark with a nice save. Here comes Boston picking it up. They're going to move. Go Bolts. Rebound, big save. Sammy with a nice stop. He's going to scramble back to his net. Guys are flying everywhere. Bertuzzi, slow to get up side of the net. Another shot goes just wide. Back to the line. Anthony, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Carlo taking a look. Boston starting to set it up. Toronto get up on him. Moving it around. Boston. They're really setting it up. Marchand with a blast. That one's going to be knocked down by Matthews. He's going to get it to Bertuzzi. Toronto not skating here. Bert's finally going to chip it in. He's going to let Carlo go in first, and he's going to bang him into the boards. Bertuzzi falls down. Toronto trying to steal this away. Edmondson going to come back to pick it up. Again, Boston took the last several penalties in a row, so I expect Toronto will get the next one.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Coming around over the line, offside call.
It's offside. Boy, teams trading chances at both ends.
Yeah, let's not put in the chat that somebody scored if they didn't actually score. No, Russ, no bucket. The bucket has not been lucky. We're not going bucket tonight. Jay, what's up? Go Leafs, go. Rad Fishin', welcome in.
And then just a little tip before that puck got to Marchand. Threw him off as he had half a net there if that one went tape to tape.
Tried to re-emphasize his confidence, or that he had not lost any confidence.
Ta'au. Okay, thank you, Cam. Ta'au, if that's how you pronounce it. Welcome in, and thank you, Cam. Appreciate that. The Gamer Boys hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. And there it is, 17-4. Congratulations, everybody. Great job. Excellent work. Tyrese, go Leafs. Leafs have it back at the line. Gonna play this in. Holmberg spinning off, trying to put it in front. This coming to the line. Robertson, he's juking and jiving. Here comes little Nicky out of the corner. Ooh, shot. That one goes just wide. Oh, I could use some Kirkland hot dogs right now. Robertson playing this down. Russ, we've been so good. We haven't talked about food yet tonight. That's got to be a record for us all the way to the third period. Sammy going to hang on to it, leave it here for Edmondson. Both teams making some changes. Here we go. Moving this one up. Dewar going to chip it in, doesn't get it deep. Boston going to turn and come. Frederick going to send this one around, down in the corner. Kemp trying to chase on it. Boston putting it back. Benoit knocked off his feet. Side of the net. Reeves going to go up on him. Reeves trying to lay the body on Frederick. They've been going at each other a lot. Benoit steps into him. And here comes Kemp. He's going to flip it to McCabe. Nice team defense here. Liked how that one played out. Oh, Sam, Kirkland hot dogs are the best. I think they are awesome. Ooh-tee. Thank you to Timmy Tushu. Here they come across. Here's a shot deflected into the corner. And we got a whistle, a penalty. Is this going to be too many men on the ice, Toronto? Everyone's confused. Is it the Bruins? Oh, so Ryan Reeves is getting holding.
Oh, yeah, okay. So it's a holding call and too many men on the ice. There's the call on Reeves. That's going to
I told you. I told you it was coming up. I told you Toronto was going to get one. That was an absolute ridiculous call. So it's okay for Marchand to try and lift up Kemp and put him in the Boston bench and hold him. It's not okay for Reeves to do the same. Again, double standard when it comes to the calls. The officials having a conversation here. So are they calling both? Are they saying holding and too many men on the ice? So I would be okay if that's the call, because that on Reeves alone is a ridiculous call.
What the argument was.
And yes, okay, it looks like
regroup and go up the ice while that was all going on, but the whistle didn't go, and so the second one.
They're gonna get this sorted out.
You mentioned 4-on-4. Let's
so we're gonna get some 4-on-4 action here.
2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and it's because of the hold though of Geeky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 men on the ice. You can only have 5. So Reeves, even without Reeves interference, holding, whatever you want to call it, they still had 2 guys extra on the ice. So 4-on-4, good job. Okay, refs, you're going to call a bad call on Reeves. That's fine. But we got some 4-on-4 action here. At least they evened it up. I'm okay with that. Leafs are still going to get a call at some point, so they will be shorthanded. Boston win the draw, coming around in front. Nice tip, and Sammy with a nice save. Again, Boston, some great plays on the faceoff. Toronto's got to win some faceoffs.
Not a hard shot, but just
little floating, almost a fluty flicker, if you will, kind of up the middle. And Zacha didn't get the stick on it. Matthews was just able to bother him enough to slow him down. Matthews against Zacha. Grant, they don't drop it. Zacha's going to get waved out. Pasternak comes in. So it's Matthews, Pasternak. That's going to be one to the side, but Toronto plays it back. Pasternak in the right place. Marner going to intercept Pasternak's pass. This coming around behind the net to Edmondson. Edmondson sending it around. Here's Marner. Back to McCabe. Boston being real aggressive on the Toronto puck carriers right now. Toronto can't get away from their own net. Finally, they use the net to set it up. Here comes Marner. He's going to carry this one up. I love that so much. Marner coming in, dropping it back. Pass across. McCabe putting this one down around. This is just not good 4-on-4 setup at all. Here comes Boston. Long pass trying to hit Pasternak. That's going to miss him, and we got icing against Boston. So we're going to get a face-off down in the Boston zone. Reese, what's going on? Welcome in. You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. There it is, 250 likes. Thank you, everybody. If you're just coming in, keep smashing those thumbs up and keep hitting those subscribes. We're going to be here all playoffs long. Jay, we're not going to talk about that. So Matthews, Zacha again, he wins it back. Riley coming across. Step up and shoot that. He does. Matthews can't hit the tip. Down around Riley, putting it over. Back to Marner at the line. Little lazy pass. Come on, Marner. Riley gets knocked off it. Matthews got to come back. Lindholm with a nice play on Riley. Toronto going to go switch up. Here comes Marchand. Marchand with the puck. Going to go to the left. Stolen by Tavares. Nice play. Tavares, he takes a shot and loses the puck. Boston going to flip this one in. Marchand going in the corner with Benoit, and Benoit's going to wrap him up and take him down. And then Benoit gets tripped up by Marchand. This coming back to the line. Marchand and Benoit still battling. Coming in, sharp angle shot. That one's going to go through the crease. Marchand and Benoit still battling in front of the net. Here's a shot. Sammy going to knock it down. They're still battling in front. Oh, Marchand hits Benoit in the face. No call. Refs letting him go. Another shot in front. Benoit's going to steal this one around. Great job by Benoit on Marchand. Wow, the refs let a whole lot go there. Here comes Tavares. He's going to carry this one in. Dropping it back from McCabe, putting it in the corner. 4-on-4 is coming to an end. Now up to 5-on-5. Tavares going to pick it up. Here's Tavares. He's going to backhand across for Matthews. Can't connect. Here's a long pass. Boston racing for it. Maroon can't get there. McCabe going to play this one up. Domi says, give it to me. Domi's going. He's flying. Going to give it to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi passes it to nobody. Matthews going to tip it over for Domi. Domi, he's looking to pass. Swinging it to Matthews. Matthews backhand in front. Bertuzzi wasn't looking. Bertuzzi with one hand on the stick. That's going nowhere, dude. You learn that in novice. 2 hands on your stick. Liljegren can't play it up. This coming all the way back. Sammy is out to stop it. We got Vegas-Dallas. That game just getting underway. This is going to be played up. Edmondson's going to tip it to Bertuzzi. Again, Bertuzzi can't play it. Frederick going to chip it all the way back. The Let's Go Bruin chants are starting here in Boston. Going to play this one around. Here comes Holmberg. Holmberg, he's going to carry this up. A terrible pass. Come on, Holmberg. You got to do better than that. Boston going to flip this one in. Down in the corner, it's Riley. Morai, he's going to pick this one up. Head up, he's going to pass it over to Holmberg. Holmberg going to carry this one in, putting it in the corner. Nick Robertson going after it. Nicky Robertson with a hit going in there. Pass in front, Robertson can't get it. Yarncroc shoots from the point, right on Robertson. Oh my God, he looks to the heavens. As what a save by Linus Ullmark, as Robertson had an empty twine. Oh my gosh, what a save. Are you kidding me? He does it again. Linus Ullmark has been a miracle worker here for the Boston Bruins. Oh, and you know what? I take it back. I thought he made a great glove save. Robertson put it just up and over. I think he got a piece, though. Oh, my gosh. What a chance for Nick Robertson. Wow. As they are going to commercial break, Linus Ullmark just getting to the right spots. Wow. But Robertson, what a glorious, glorious opportunity. This has been a great third period so far. We are about 13 minutes left to go, and this hockey game really, really is what this series should be. 30 shots for Toronto, 24 for Boston. The hits, 34-35. The face-offs, Toronto has the advantage, 52.4%. Block shots are still there. These guys are playing really good hockey. This is a very even hockey game right now. Man, wow. This is what the series we expected to see. This is it. And this is right now proven to be super exciting. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the continued hit of those likes. We're now working towards 300 likes. So thank you so much. If you're just coming in, make sure to hit that subscribe as well. We are on the way. We're now counting down to 17.5. We have a massive, massive giveaway coming up. And it's a little too early to start talking about it now. But I look at those numbers and I see y'all in here and I know it's real, real possible. So I'm not going to say much, but all I'm going to say is we have a massive giveaway coming up very, very soon. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't been here for some of our giveaways before, we give away hockey cards, we give away merch. In our big giveaway that we just did last time, we gave away a pair of hockey tickets to go to the Scotiabank Arena and watch the Maple Leafs play. So we go from big to small to all over the place. We want to pay back our community for supporting us. So thank you for being a part of what we do. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Now let's go. Commercial is done. Let's play some hockey. Here comes Boston over the pass. Toronto going to bring this one back. Here's Benoit. Benoit going to play this around. Thank you, David. Through the neutral zone, back and forth. Both teams kind of picking off each other's passes. Back to Carlo, going to dump this one in. McCabe is kind of waiting for it. He's going to send it around the other side to Benoit. Pasternak, he's going to go up on Benoit. This coming around far side. There's a slash on McCabe. So you know how Domi got that penalty for slashing Marchand in the hand in game one? Pasternak did the exact same thing right there to Domi. No call. So again, let them play. I'm no problem letting them play. And a Leaf fan gets the puck that goes over, and the crowd is booing him. But if you're going to call a penalty one way on one team, you got to call it exactly the same on the other team. So that's when we talk about game management and poor officiating, that's it. Just be consistent. No shootouts in the playoffs. If it goes to OT, they'll just play a whole new 20 minutes. This one coming back around.
Charlie Coyle's on the ice. It's offside against Marchand at the Toronto line.
You know, these are the games. You know, it's a long series. You got to
So we got a whistle, a drop and a whistle, a drop and a whistle. Let's just get the pace going. Let's get the pace going. Get the tempo rolling.
It's been 8 playoff games, and they have not been able to
Liljegren here. 12:05 to go in the third. Bertuzzi, Matthews face off at center ice. Matthews going to win this draw, bringing it back. That's okay, Sophie. This coming in, Matthews giving charge, going in there, coming around to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi He fans on the shot. Boston going to turn and go. Boston, Marchand going to play this one up in the corner. Here's McAvoy. He's going to get run into the boards by Edmondson. Marchand gets taken down and he trips up 2 Leafs. This playing around. Boston setting it up at their own blue line. Leafs starting to chase a little bit here. They got to stay spread out and got to stay aggressive. Down in the corner, Liljegren going to pick it up, getting it over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi goes off the glass. This is going to come out. Marner had a chance to hit somebody. Shocker. Spoiler alert. He didn't. Stanley going to stop it, playing it up to Edmondson. Edmondson, long pass, getting it up to Nyes. Here comes Matty Nyes. He's going to flip it in the corner. Nyes going in after it. He takes a huge hit in the corner. Another massive hit, Nyes. He's had a couple of those today where he's gotten knocked down. The Bruins D just punished the Leafs players as they go in the corners. This flipped in. Riley going back for it. Riley making a play along the boards. Nyes in there as well. Trying to play it up. Heinen coming in on Riley. Nyes going to come away with it. 1 whack, 2 whacks. And he's going to play this, of course. Pasternak comes over for good measure and gives him a shot. Playoff hockey. Here's McAvoy going to flip this one down in the corner. Going in, Riley. He's going to get driven into the boards by Frederick. You can't be afraid to take the hit. You got to take the hit to make the play. Coming around in the corner. Toronto trying to hold it in the far side. They do. Holmberg going in after it. Here's Benoit pinching up. He's going to try and play this around. Boston getting the puck. They're going to move it up. Long pass. This is going to be icing. It's going to be a race. McCabe's going to get back first, and it's an icing call with 10:09 to go here in period number 3. Absolutely incredible. Carlo just takes Nyes into the boards hard with the fist in the face for good measure. So Nyes is up 12-12 of ice time tonight. 1 shot on net. He's a big boy, though. Nyes can handle it. He can take those big, hard hits. Big youngster. That's what it's all about in playoff hockey. Matthews to take the draw. And he's going to win it. Coming back to the line. Edmondson playing over to Marner. Marner to Matthews with a shot. Toe save. Bertuzzi was on a different planet. The rebound was where Bertuzzi should have been. This coming all the way down. Edmondson going back to get it. He gets driven into the boards. Liljegren there to pick it up. Liljegren going to go over to Matthews. It hops over his stick. Comes out offside. Marchand bringing it in offside. No call. Leafs pick up the puck. They're going to play this up off the boards and tipped in. Allmark way out of the net. He's going to play this one around. Bertuzzi can't cut it off. Matthews can't cut it off. Here's Riley trying to pass it up. Going to bounce over his stick. Boston bringing it in. Lyubushkin taking his man around. In front, it's there, and Boston can't find it. Matthews going to the corner with a hit. Lyubushkin taking a bump. Riley, he's going to get it to Marner. Marner, don't pass it in front of your own net. Here comes Lyubushkin to the line. He's going to dump this one in. Morgan Riley was chasing up. Now he retreats. Boston comes up with the puck. Dewar coming in. He's in on a hard forecheck. Here comes David Kempf. Reeves in there as well, takes a whack at it. Benoit, he knocks it down. Glove pass, hand pass, and we get a whistle. So good playing, back and forth action. Wow, another skate save as Toronto coming that close. They're going to go to commercial break. Again, thank you so much for being along with us today. What an incredible, incredible hockey game. Both teams, they're starting to slow down, right? We see, again, that intensity coming down. Neither team wants to make a mistake here. They're trying to make sure their passing is crisp, which has been an issue for Toronto. Boston, they've really taken their foot off the gas. But Boston has that ability. They can turn it back up, just flip that switch in a heartbeat. So Toronto has to be real careful about not falling into the Boston trap, because if there's a turnover, if there's an odd man rush, boom, the Bruins will pounce on it and they'll be gone. That's something, that explosive speed we haven't seen from Toronto in this series. We've seen it a lot from Boston. Pasternak, he has that, right? 2 steps and he's gone. So you got to be clean with your passes. You got to know what you're doing. Bertuzzi, he settled down a little bit, but he's starting to get sloppy again. And yes, not at home. We'd love to see Matthews get a goal. We'd love to see it happen. But what we don't want to see, and keep 6, what's going on? We don't want to see errant passes. We don't want to see holding on too long, trying to make that last pass just to set Matthews up. If you have a look, shoot the puck. It's about scoring a goal right now. It's about scoring your third goal. It's about shooting to the net. If you have a chance to make a pass, make a pass. But if you have an open lane to shoot, don't look off to pass. Shoot. You gotta shoot that puck. And when it comes to the third period right now, it is 5 shots apiece. Toronto won the shots in the first. They won the shots in the second. We're all tied up here with shots in the third. All right, let's come on back from commercial break.
And one other note quickly, the Bruins announcing a little bit ago, Andrew Peeke questionable to return.
Oh, so Peeke questionable to return. So Boston down one player. Peeke not going to return.
At 15:39.
Bobby's Hot Dogs, what's going on? No, hey, Bobby, just being here and hanging out is A-okay. Make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe, and that's all the support we need. But thank you for the thought. I appreciate it. Toronto off the draw. They're going to dump this one in. Trying to dig it sideboards, playing it, coming to the line. Edmondson going to play this one across, hitting the red line, dumping this one in. The chase is on. Big crash in the corner. Holmberg, he's going to keep this one in. I've seen some good things from Holmberg tonight. Yarncroc, he can't control it. Boston going to flip this one out. Toronto, look out. They tried to pinch up, and again, Boston made a little tip play. Leafs going to move it out. Here they come. Leafs through the neutral zone. Everyone's changing. Robertson going to turn around. Good eye, good hockey IQ. Robertson saw the change coming, elected to hang on to the puck. Domi now losing the puck. Here's Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi, more concerned about hitting than he is moving the puck. And Boston going to send it in. Sammy there to pick it up. Going to come off around the boards. Here comes Toronto. Beverly says, let's get that wave going. Here's Matthews on a breakaway. He scores! Austin Matthews finally gets, let's call it his 70th goal, getting that monkey off his back. What a move, Matthews, on the breakaway. And you know what, Matthews? Let's give you a little fireworks just for that. Matthews finally getting the goal. Oh, that was sweet. Matthews putting it in. Wow, Toronto taking the lead. Let's see it, members. Get those Matthew jerseys flooding up there. His first from Domi and Labushkin. Wow. Nice. Big, oh, Tavares side of the net. He had the opportunity and it was rolling. He couldn't put it in.
Snapped on the shot. Pasternak back. Leafs answer the Bruin goal quickly. Earlier, big hit by Pasternak, leveling knives. Charlie McAvoy, red line and in for Boston. Joel Edmondson.
Here they come, moving this around. That was huge.
That one's swatted by Geeky.
It's going to be nasty. That's right. Keep 6. He's got to hold on.
Almost got him in the head. He knocked him down.
David Kemp going to kick it in. The boos coming out when they mention his name. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in. In the corner, Ryan Reeves. He's going to go pick it up. Reeves going to put it over to David Kemp. Kemp coming around. Toronto's got to stand their ground. It's getting chippy out there. Here's Dewar. Steals it. Dewar to the line. Back to Dewar. He shoots. Puck is bouncing in the air. Reeves taking a swat at it. This coming in the corner. Now, I said it before and I say it again. Toronto is going to take a late penalty. 6.5 to go. You know that is coming. In the corner, Frederick out in front. Oh, my God. Dewar, a little bump there by the boards. And here comes Edmondson and everybody. Geeky is in there. Toronto, don't take that penalty now. Don't take it in a stupid way.
You get yourself back in a series with your top guys.
My goodness. Bobby's Hot Dogs, whatever you feel is appropriate, my friend. It's not necessary at all. I just appreciate you being here and hanging around with us.
But just lays it out there perfectly behind McAvoy.
Again, don't forget, if you want to hang out, if you want to see some behind the scenes stuff, we have just started a brand new Patreon. You'll see our Patreon link posted at the pinned message in the chat. Make sure to hit that Patreon. You can join us there as well. 6:18 to go. Matthews taking this draw. Boston's going to win it. They're going to play this in, dumping it in. Toronto has to stay strong right now. They gotta play smart. Here's Boston coming around. Marchand backhand. Sammy makes the save. He's going to gobble it up. And a little shot there. Shot on Sammy after the whistle. And Lyubushkin didn't like that. And there we go. Lyubushkin is going to go. Are they going to send them both? So Coyle gave a whack on Sammy. So the ref's pointing at a whole lot of people and saying get off.
I think one Royals going off with Lyubushkin.
Yeah, one Bruin and 2 Leafs. But Lyubushkin here.
So this is still going. Lyubushkin, he is going at it hard. Lyubushkin.
Making sure you don't cost your team.
This is not what you needed to do.
In front of the net.
But I appreciate the passion. He gave a whack on Sammy. So Lyubushkin coming in and standing up there.
By the officials, it looks like Coyle going off. Here's the turnover there.
So Marchand doing a nice job coming in. The backhand in front. Sammy had this, and then it was a whack. Oh, is there a second whack?
By Lyubushkin. Coyle's just standing there, and he thought that Coyle was going to get his hand up as well. And then Marchand got hit by Bertuzzi.
Oh, Bertuzzi, you're an idiot.
For the slash. I think Lyubushkin's fortunate.
So Bertuzzi came at Marchand after all of that. So Coyle goes, or sorry, Lyubushkin goes, Coyle goes, Bertuzzi goes. Boston's going to come away with a power play, which is what I've been saying. Bertuzzi, there was no need to do that. So Bertuzzi went at Marchand for no reason. That was absolute ridiculousness. So I don't know what Bertuzzi was thinking. There is absolutely no need for that. And I've been saying all period, the Leafs are going to get a penalty. So Marchand going to the pile, and Bertuzzi comes up and gives a slash to the back of the leg of Marchand. So while I appreciate a whack to Marchand anytime, Bertuzzi, that is just an idiot move. So Keefe is a little hot, and I don't blame him, but Marchand, that is terrible. Boston, so I guarantee you, well, we all know what's going to happen here, but Bertuzzi, shame on you. But I've been saying this for about half an hour. So it's a scramble off the draw. Boston on the power play right now. Big scrum. Kampf can't get it. Boston, it comes to the line. Coming around behind. Here's Pasternak. This is going to come to the line. Across ice. Here's a blast. Sammy makes the save. He's going to drop and hang on to it. Shattenkirk with a monster shot. DD, what's going on? Welcome in. Okay, DD, not appropriate.
That's the key. Off of the one battle here, look at how far this one's got to travel. Samsonov is there.
That kind of talk is not welcome here, DD. If you want to stick around, please respect everybody.
I'm shocked you don't have Marchand out here with Pasternak with a critical power play.
Here we go. Face off. Boston's going to win another one. This is where Toronto struggles in the defensive zone face-offs. Back to the line. They're moving it around. Here's a shot right on. Mods, if you see any more hate comments like that, please delete them. Thank you. Here's a pass coming up. Boston coming in. Take down in the corner there by McCabe. Yarncroc, he's with it, and Yarncroc is going to clear, as there is a lot of bodies falling around down there.
Battle on Maroon. He's looking over his shoulder at the official, but he just got knocked down, and McCabe did a nice
Here
job
comes
taking the
Boston,
puck
1 minute
away.
gone, 1 minute remaining.
Easy set.
If you're just coming in, make sure you tap that like. We're almost at 300 likes tonight. And make sure you hit that subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you like our content, we'd love for you to stick around all playoffs long. Regardless of who your team is, we're here. Toronto intercepts again, and they get this one out and down the ice. Rafi, welcome in. Here comes Marchand. He's going to carry this down the left side. 23 seconds to go. David Kemp's going to get his skate in the way. Going to play this around. Pasternak coming in to help out as well. Dewar's going to get the puck, and he's going to get this one down the ice. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes McAvoy. McAvoy. He's going to carry this one up, dropping it back. He almost went offside. And there it is, 300 likes. Great job, everybody. Right up, Marchand, wide open. Sammy with a monster save. Edmondson can't get it out. Toronto now off the glass. Power play is over. We're back at even strength. 3:50 to go. Toronto trying to get it out, hitting a skate. They got to play stable hockey. You got to put your emotions aside. Boston is going to come hard. Riley going to flip this one out. Boston with it. They're cycling around. Here's Bertuzzi. Just stop. Here's Matthews. Matthews with it. He's turning around. Matthews taking a look. Great stick handling by Matthews. Up to Riley. Riley waits. Now he dumps this one in. 3:20 to go. Here's a cross-ice pass to Tavares. Couldn't handle it. It hit the inside of his skate. Now he tries to play it in the corner, and it hits Boston. Tavares gets absolutely rocked. He puts it in. Knives going in there after it. This coming out. Tavares has taken a couple big hits today. He's dished some out as well. Under 3 minutes to go. Bertuzzi, did you say such an amazing playoffs for this guy? I don't know what games you've been watching. Bertuzzi has been far from amazing in these playoffs. But boy, oh boy. Leafs trying to hang on here. 65 shot attempts for Toronto. 53 shot attempts for Boston. Boston having a little huddle here before the face-off. 2:52 to go. Sarcasm. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Come on. 4 subscribers away from 420. This coming around. Knives trying to poke it out. He's going to throw a little hit. Forgot the puck. Trying to dig it out. Boston in the corner. They're going to move it around. In the feet. Benoit can't get it out. Toronto going to knock it out. Here's Knives. He's reaching for it. He's going to tip it out. Boston going to tag up. 2.5 minutes to go now. Here come the Bruins on the attack. Toronto has gone into defensive mode, and that worries me. They get this one off the glass and out. They have to keep the pressure. We always see bad things happen when you stop attacking. Nye's going to flip this one in. Here it comes Yarncroc. Yarncroc going in aggressively. He's going to lift the stick, and he's going to turn and come back the other way. Jake DeBrusk going to carry it up. He's going to get hit off the boards. Toronto going to catch this. Edmondson dumping it in. Edmondson's had a lovely game today. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in period number 3. Here comes Boston. They're across. When are they going to pull their goalie? There we go. Empty net. D, that's okay. D, those comments are okay.
That is for the Bruins there in terms of time lost as Jim Montgomery
we had
to the bench and trying to
we got a whistle here. 1:48 to go.
If you're the Leafs now,
they got to hang on. Just play smart. We got to use our heads. There we go. 4:20. You guys did that in 2 seconds. Let's go for 10 more. 4:30. If you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe. Toronto trying to get it. Bertuzzi can't. Boston off the draw. They're going to play this one up and down the ice. Intercepted by Marner. He's going to chip this in. Allmark is back in net. He's waiting to leave. Time is ticking. 1:35 to go. Here's a long pass. Heinen can't control it. Goes in the corner. Riley is there. Heinen with a slew foot. Riley goes down. Matthews playing it around. Back to Riley. This coming around. Stopped. Trying to clear it out. They can't. Pasternak with it. Leaf sprawling down. Giving it away. It was Bertuzzi in front. Matthews going to knock it down. He's going to take a shot and able to clear. Boston dumping it right back in the corner. Trying to dig this one out. DeBrusque trying to come in the corner. Last minute, Toronto trying to hang on. Shot. Sammy is down. It's a scrum in front. They're digging. Blow the whistle, ref. Sammy is down. Nobody knows where it is. Sammy screaming at the official. My goodness, they finally blow it down. There was a scrum right there. Sorry, I apologize. The microphone was real close to me there. Sammy was down, and they were digging at it, and he had nowhere to go. He made a great save. It's loose. Riley, or is that Matthews, puts it under him, and the ref can't see it. The rule is if you can't see it, you blow the whistle. The referee clearly can't see it because he's going like this. You gotta blow the whistle. Why can't you see it? It's under his pads. 48.9 seconds to go.
To the front of the net by Matthews to make that play.
Referees wants them to get lined up.
What a hockey game this has been. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to the show. Look at that, the poll. Dead even. Will the Leafs win or will Boston win? 50-50. We got a timeout call.
Well, how about Ilya Samsonov? You know, it kind of seemed like we talk about the goaltender situation.
Holy cow.
Had a plan coming in here that no matter what happens,
ooh, everybody breathe. Breathe. Boston fans, let's see whose fans are going to take over the chat. It's time. If you're a Boston fan, go Bruins go. If you're a Leafs fan, go Leafs go. Whose fans are taking over this chat? If it's 50-50 the poll, whose fans are going to take over? Go Leafs go. Go Bruins go. Let's see it. 48.9 seconds to go. Leafs fans coming out with the early lead. Here we see some Go Bruins. It's a chat battle. It's a chat battle. Leaf fans, I think they're taking this one. Here we're getting some Bostons coming out.
Zaka's 8 and 5 in the face-off circle. Tavares 7 or 9, but
Boston going to win the draw in the half boards. Toronto trying to get it.
Pasternak, DeBrusque in behind the net.
DeBrusque to the line, coming across. Pasternak back to the line. It's an empty net. Here's a one-timer. Sammy taking that in the chest and hanging on. 33.9 seconds to go. A lot of Go Leafs goes. Leaf fans are definitely dominating right now. Leaf fans in this chat crushing it. Welcome, Leaf fans. Great save, Sammy. Took it high in the chest. Tavares going to take the draw. They're going to win this one. Leafs playing it around the boards. Trying to cut it off as Kemp. Edmondson can't get it. Going to come across. Down to the line. Marner can't get it. McCabe, he intercepts. Tavares can't get it all the way. Scrumming along the boards. 15 seconds to go. Toronto off the boards and out, but not deep. David Kemp is going to kick it free. He curls it to the empty net. He hits the post. 7 seconds to go. Hang on, Leafs. Hit that subscribe to celebrate. Here come the Bruins. A last second shot. And the Leafs win. Edmondson with a block. The Leafs win. The Leafs hang on for the win. Samsonov with a playoff win. The Leafs score 3-2. So for everybody saying the Leafs are getting swept, not happening right now. So we are at least getting 5. And this is exactly what happened last year against Tampa Bay. Toronto lost the first. They then went on to win 4 in a row. So Sammy gets the win. Boston goes down. What an unbelievable game. We're going to be back here on Wednesday for Game 3. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you set your notifications. All right, let's run down all the stats and all the goals from today's game in case you missed it. Morgan Geek scored the first on the power play from Marchand and DeBrusque. Then Domi picked up his first from Matthews. Pasternak got his first from Zaka and McAvoy. Then Tavares on the power play got his first from Matthews and Bertuzzi. Matthews then got his first from Domi and Lyubushkin, and that is going to be your game winner. Shots 33 for Toronto, 29 for Boston. Leafs winning it in the faceoff circle, 54.5%. Toronto going 1 for 3 on the power play. Boston going 1 for 2. Hitting was still a lot, not as much as game 1. 41 hits for Toronto, 44 for Boston. Leafs with 11 block shots, Boston with 18. 10 giveaways for Toronto, 6 for the Bruins. And that is your stats for this game, and it was a beauty. Also, going on, it is the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Islanders. That one right now is 3-1 with about 10.5 left to go in the third period. The New York Islanders have the lead in that game. Vegas Golden Knights, Dallas Stars, that is just a few minutes in, and there's no score. The Kings and Oilers are going to be on at 10 p.m. tonight, so some great hockey. For tomorrow, we are going to be back for sure for the Avalanche and the Jets. The Avs and Jets, that's at 9:30. Due to a previous commitment and engagement, we will not be live for the Lightning and Panthers at 7:30, but we will be up for the Avalanche and Jets at 9:30. Richard coming in with a 50-pound super chat. Richard, thank you so very much. Richard coming in. Richard, it's got to be like, what, 3 a.m. for you? Thank you so much. Stick taps for Richard. Huge stick taps for Richard. Thank you so much. Wow. Get those sticks flowing. So we will be back. Avs, Jets tomorrow. Wednesday will be Bruins and Maple Leafs game 3. Thursday, we will have the Panthers Lightning for you. And that's going to be our streams for the next couple of days. Thank you so much. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your colleagues. This is the real place to be for NHL hockey. We have you covered across the board. Thank you to all of our moderators. Huge thank you and shout out for what you do. Thank you to Dee for letting me do what I do. Appreciate you. Thank you to all of our gifters tonight. Richard, Trevor, Prep, Chris. Thank you all so much for supporting our channel the way you do. And with the gifted memberships, supporting our other viewers as well. And Carolina just scores again, 3-2. Carolina's making a game of it. To everyone that's taken out a membership or joined our Patreon, thank you so much for supporting us that way. It's because of your contributions, it allows us to do so much and continue to grow and evolve on our channel. To everyone who found us for the first time tonight, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Welcome to our community. We do things a little different. We like to have a whole lot of fun. We like to have a great time, and we like to call some good hockey. We're here for you. We want this show to be about you. You are the stars of our community. If you're not following me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, definitely look me up, SamWellB12. It'll find you. It'll find me everywhere for you. So thank you, everyone. Have a great night. I'm going to go eat some dinner and then put on a little bit of the next game before I have to, unfortunately, head to bed for a very early morning tomorrow. But we'll be back. So thank you. Have a great night, and go Leafs, go. Woohoo! We did it.